Welcome, everyone, to Fantasy Focused Live. Welcome, my friends, to the final week of Fantasy Focused Live, the championship week. It all comes down to week 17. A lot of COVID, a lot of injuries, a couple of weird quarterbacks starting, but we got to persevere. We got to feel the flow. I'm Matt Pucks. I'm joined by Ryan Levy and Bobby Lamarco here. How you fellas doing?
I'm doing great, man. I was just telling you pre-show here, no stress for me. The leagues that I won in ended last week. I'm not a big fan of the week 17 thing. So I know even though we have an 18-week season this year, but I'm feeling good. Stress-free Sunday for me, buddy. I'm ready to help people out, though, for those that are playing
good. Shit. That's good. Bob, how you feeling?
I'm only here because I don't want to get fined. So, yeah, it's been no championship weeks for me this year. Very disappointing. But, yeah, here for the team, here for the followers, and let's get it going, you know?
Yep, I got a championship running today. We'll be watching with my compatriot that I'm competing against. It should be a hell of a matchup considering I'm just riding the gut. And by gut, I mean my entire bench is ravaged with COVID and injuries. So I don't have choices, Bob. I'm sitting here. I know what the boat looks like. I know the list of passengers, and we just got to cruise. That's all we got to do today.
That's nice, man. Honestly, then you can't go back. I spent at least 12 hours after the weeks were over last week debating why I started the Eagles defense over the Chiefs. And then I started Amari Gibson over Cooper. You don't have that problem. You're in it. These are your guys. That's going to be nice because you're going to have a nice peace of mind. Whether you win or lose, you don't have to worry about making bad start-sit decisions. I like it.
Little tidbit for you. Tyler Boyd made it. The final cut, the final championship roster. Let's go, T-Boyd. Hey, everything comes full circle. Life, it's a flat circle, dude. We got to hit it this week.
Absolutely.
Bucky, I'm rooting for you, buddy, because that league that you referenced there, my name's on that trophy 3 times. It's a beautiful piece of trophy. It's heavy, it's nice, it's big, and we need a new name on it, buddy. And I know whoever wins will be their first time, I believe, on the trophy. And I've got a bone to pick with the guy you're playing. Screw that guy. I'm on Team Buck this week.
Nice.
All right.
Hashtag Buck Army. Let's go.
Yes. All right. Let's get into some questions there. Kick us off, Levy.
All right. Here we go. It's Nick. What's up? Championship week. Pick one flex. Full PPR. Patterson, Singletary, Penny, or Edmonds, Buck. Who you got?
I'm going to go Rashad Penny here. Best matchup of the bunch, in my opinion. His workload's been steady. Second to him, I'd have Chase Edmonds in there. 8 receptions last week. It was a good week for Edmonds. Highest over-under of the week in the Edmonds matchup. So it's between Penny and Edmonds. I'm going to lean more on Rashad Penny here, considering how the Seahawks tend to play.
Yeah. It's supposed to rain in Seattle, Buck. I don't know how you feel about all that. I know it's good for running the football, and Penny's white hot, but they're going to be down one of their best guards. So, because we talked about Singletary, we talked about Penny on our show. The Connor thing worries me a little because, the Edmonds thing worries me a little bit because they're going to have Connor back this week. So I don't know what that split's going to look like. Going into championship week kind of blind, like that would be horrific. I'm going to go Penny slightly as well. I think he's just a workhorse. Maybe if the weather is bad, maybe they give him the ball a little bit more. So that could be a benefit for him. So I'm going to go Penny.
You guys know I'm a Rashad Penny truther. That's my guy. And at this point, he's basically playing for a contract next year. So full load coming for Rashad Penny this week. I'm riding him into a championship. So I'm going Penny as well. It's weird. I feel like Patterson's fallen a bit,
Big time.
It makes no sense. Like they just stopped using him. It's almost like he said something like to Arthur Smith or had sex with his wife or something, because at this point it doesn't make any sense how they just decided, oh yeah, this guy's doing really good. Let's just stop giving him the football. It makes no sense. but I wouldn't trust him this week. He had eight touches last week. It was
accusations of flying from Mr. America.
I'm going out swinging, Buck. You're not going to hear from me for like a year, so I'm going out.
Well, they finally started giving the ball to Pitts, which is good. You know, I had Pitts in a championship last week, so love that.
Penny 130 yards in 2 of the last 3 games. It's absolutely
love
nuts.
to see it.
Let's
go, Nick. Good luck, buddy. All right, Dennis. Half-point PPR. Start 4. Minimum 2 running backs and 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. Penny, Darrell Williams, CEH is out. Javonte, Elijah Mitchell, Jeff Wilson, Patterson, Gronk.
Jarrett Patterson.
Jarrett Patterson. My bad. Gronk, Mike Williams, DJ Moore, Gabe Davis. So complex question here. We need at least 2 running backs here, 1 tight end, 1 receiver. Bob, who you got?
I'm gonna play Mitchell. He's just too hot when he plays. So I'm not gonna sit him. Man, oh man. Darrell Williams, Cincinnati is not really a great run game matchup, but solid for pass catching running backs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna go. And we need 1. I'm going to actually go Darrell Williams, Elijah Mitchell, Gronk.
4. 1 more.
Oh.
And then we need a receiver.
Yeah, I need a receiver.
There's only 1 tight end listed here, correct?
Yeah.
So the tight end is
I thought he's saying 1 wide receiver / tight end. So 2 running backs minimum.
Oh,
complicated question.
Can I start 3 running backs?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh, then I'm going to go Penny, Williams, Mitchell, Gronk.
Same 4 for me.
Same for me. Good luck, Dennis. All right. Shower beer. Ertz or Knox in PPR, Buck?
This one is closer than I'd like it to be. Because of the high over under, I'm gonna go Zach Ertz here.
Nice. I'm actually gonna go Knox.
I do think the Cards are gonna be playing from behind today. Oh, every time I fade Dawson Knox, he has a good game.
Dawson Knox.
I love Dawson Knox too. He's a good player. I'm going Dawson Knox here. I'm going to go talent. I believe in the talent more at this juncture of their careers. So I will go Dawson Knox. Good luck, Shower Beer. Good to see you still in here in week 17. Come here now, Beach. Pittman or Ayuk? Karen.
Who you calling Karen?
Yeah, come on. Come here now, Beach. Bob, who you got? Pittman or Ayuk?
Let's see. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. It's early morning. You know, it's week. It's the last week. I'm just half in the bag here. San Francisco.
Get out of the bag, Bob.
No, I'm staying in the fucking bag. Give me Pittman. I don't know what the Trey Lance situation is going to be, like how it's going to affect the pass catchers. Give me the known commodity of Wentz. Now, Wentz is going to play this afternoon, so I'm going to go Wentz and Pittman.
Yeah, I'll go Pittman on this one for sure.
Yeah, Pittman for me as well. Beach. Love Karen. Micah, PPR, pick 2. Zeke, Swift, Elijah Mitchell, Buck.
Swift has been healthy all week. He's been practicing. PPR, I'm going to go Swift and Mitchell. Zeke, really touchdown dependent as of late. Not really the electric runner that he was earlier in the season. I'm going to go Swift and Mitchell.
I'm going to go Zeke and Swift.
Wow. I'm going to go Mitchell. Mitchell's my one here. And, man, it's just something. I got a problem with Swift. I just don't trust this guy. I almost want to say Zeke, but let's see. Get the Hawks. Don't love it.
It could be the other thing, too, is Jared Goff's not playing. So it's Tim Boyle in the rain. So I get it a little bit with Swift. But, that means checkdowns. He's probably going to check it down to Swift all the time. That's the only reason.
I almost want to say Mitchell and Zeke, but I agree with Bucky's analysis on Zeke. He just doesn't look great out there.
And then you got T. Pollard coming in hot.
Yeah, I'm going Mitchell and Swift here, Micah.
All right.
Luck.
Yep.
There we go.
Doesn't feel good. It feels dirty. Get a nice cold shower in on you there, Micah.
It does. Hopefully you guys all listened to Bucky last week and started Justin Jackson, though. That worked
Yeah,
out
I hope
well
so.
for you.
Bang the drum, baby. Bang it.
Love it.
Not this week, though. Eckler's
No.
back.
Justin Herbert or Russ Wilson, Bob?
I'm going to go Justin Herbert. I'm going to try to avoid that rain in Seattle.
I'm going to go Herbert here as well.
Yeah, I'm going Herbert for sure on this one, Micah. Good luck. Favorite kickers this week, Bob?
Oh,
have you done the kicker analysis yet?
Does a bear shit in the woods, Ryan? The correct answer is maybe. I've never seen it, but I'm going to assume it does.
They shit in the woods.
No, that's great. I mean, I'm a woodsman from the Northeast, so I get it. So I've been there. I've been to bear country my whole life. Yeah, it depends. It's kind of chalky this week. I think the lesser known guys, Tampa Bay kicker Ryan Succop's number 1 actually on my list. Nick Folk and then Tyler Bass, obviously more known guys, but Michael Badgley, Indianapolis kicker, playing against the Raiders this week. Jake Elliott going against the Washington football team is up there. Robbie Gould might be against Houston is a little more. I don't know if I trust that because I don't know the Trey Lance situation. Try to avoid that if I can. Matt Gay and then Mason Crosby, but Crosby's playing in the 6-degree weather tonight. I don't know if I'm going to play him there. So I think if you're looking for a streamer kicker, it's going to be either Michael Badgley or Jake Elliott this week in their matchups.
Love it. All right, Bucky, we got a super down there, buddy.
You got a soup?
I recognize that avatar.
Oh, it's our esteemed co-host, Scott Eminger. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. PPR League, running back Jarrett Patterson or Kareem Hunt. We'll start there, Bob.
How'd the show go last week with Scott?
It was great, man. Scott was
Nice.
excellent.
Scott crushed it. He crushed it.
A1.
So I like to hear, Scott. Good job, bud. So Jarrett Patterson, Kareem Hunt. Well, we know Patterson's going to start today, so that's good. And then Hunt has got Pittsburgh on Monday night. Yeesh. What is this? Is it PPR? Yeah. Oh, man. I'm actually going to go Kareem Hunt.
Oh, man. I'm actually going to go Patterson. I'm going to go Patterson here, Scotty. Let's go. I'm feeling it.
I'm going to go with Kareem Hunt here as well. I like the tight end upside here, or excuse me, the touchdown upside for Kareem Hunt. I also like the matchup with Pittsburgh, who's been rather crushed by the run lately. Tight end Ertz, Schultz, or Pitts, Bob?
Ertz, Schultz, or Pitts? Interesting. Some good options. It's the waiver wire this year was kind of interesting for tight ends. I mean, there was a lot of guys that popped up this year. So it's like you got a bunch of options heading into the finals.
Gavin Escobar.
Yes.
A name that will haunt me forever.
I just realized I got to set a lineup. I'm in the TCK Ultra Flex League here, and I'm playing for 3rd place in that league.
There you go.
There we go.
Atlanta's got a Buffalo. I don't know if I really want to do that this week. Dallas has got Arizona, and then I think I'm going to go Ertz in this one.
Oh, I'm going Pitts. Let's
I'm
go
going
Pitsy.
No, Pitts is done. He's done.
Come on, Scott. No one wants to come on my side today.
It's
Bob and I had a side text, and we talked about it, and we basically want to shame you today publicly.
Okay.
I didn't. It must have been a different Bob. Nope. Now Ryan's corporate, dude. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch him corporate. He's got he handles money. Like, no, Ryan, don't believe Buck. I think you're great. I think you're doing a great job. And next time that YouTube money comes in, just throw an extra couple bucks my way. Remember this moment. Say Buck was being kind of an ass. Here's an extra 10 for Bob. Remember this is
Scott,
that moment.
Scott, listen. Here's all you need to know. Bob just told us he's not in any championships. Sorry, Bob. I've already got 2 under my belt from week 16. Bucky's just vying for 1 this week. Look, I let the results speak for themselves, Scott.
Hey, Levy, you know I got your back, and I'm just joshing. I'm just
I know.
joshing.
As soon as I
I
bring up
have
that big time
I do have
YouTube
an
money.
I do have an odd side chat with a fellow named Bob, I guess, but that's neither here nor there. Defense question: Miami or 49ers? Thanks for all the advice this year. Buck Army, Bills Mafia. Let's go. Let's get it done today, Scott. Let's wrap up that damn division. Let's go.
For me, love you, Scott. Thanks for the support all year, buddy, and awesome job last week. But I'm going Miami. That is my squad every week. They score tutties. Give me Miami.
Bob?
Miami as well.
Miami for me. I just love that defense. Brian Flores is doing a hell of a job there. Edits, half point PPR, Amari Cooper, Eli Mitchell at flex. We'll start there, Bob.
I hate when I get two guys that I like. I actually have both these guys in my DFS lineup this week because I like Elijah Mitchell too much. So I'm actually going to go Mitchell slightly ahead of Cooper, but I like them both.
Yeah, Mitchell for me. That's my guy.
Hard for me to sit Mitchell. I got to keep pumping that engine while I can. Good to hear that they're in your only lineup for the week in DFS, Bob. Henry or Higbee at tight end.
I have like 1,400 this week because I have no games going.
I know.
I'm actually going to go Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry for me as well.
Ooh, I'm going to go T. Higgy here. I like Higbee this week. Appreciate you, Edits. You've been a great contributor to this show. Appreciate all of you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Good luck. All right, George, Darrell Williams, DJ Moore, Patterson, PPR.
And that's Jarrett Patterson, not Cordero. He clarified below.
Okay, cool. Bob, who you got?
Darrell Williams, baby. Get him in.
Darrell Williams.
This is Darrell?
It is Darrell.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if that's actually. I don't know if we know that for sure. Isn't there only there's only one L in it could be Daryl.
That's why I assume it's Darrell. Daryl is two L's.
I think two L's would be Darrell.
No. That's Daryl. I know it, Daryl. It's
whatever.
2 L's.
Well, the problem is you can't even do like a post like, hey, tell us which one do you think, because you have to hear it. You have to say it because it could be spelt either way. That's the only problem.
I'm gonna dig up an interview where he's involved.
All right.
It's got to be Darrell.
All right, Dab City. Who should I play as my flex? Burkhead, Lazard, or Gage? Bucky.
Oh man.
Burkhead. How many ships did that guy win people last week?
Dude,
he got a lot of people in.
Sick pup.
The thing is, just like TLC says, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yes.
Just stick to the rivers and the gauge that you're used to. I'm going to go Russell Gage here.
On the road in Buffalo today.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think I actually do agree though, because he's actually been really good, and at least Buffalo's a slot funnel defense. So let's go with Russell Gage. I agree.
Oh man, Russ Gage. Told you that not to trust that guy last week, Buck. I'm going Alan Lazard. Alan Lazard is my guy here. NASCAR is a Canadian sport, Buck.
That's good. I'm glad. It's all about, internationalizing your profit share. So let's get a Toronto Open or something like that going.
Yes. Andriotti, what's up? Made it to 3 out of 4 championship games thanks to you guys. Love to hear it, man. Need a defense between the Browns and the Eagles. And then in PPR, I need one wide receiver, DK or T. Higgy. Who you got, Bob?
I'm going to go Philadelphia today versus Cleveland. So I'm going to go Eagles D. And then I'm actually going to lean slightly towards T. Higgins in their matchup.
They're playing Washington, right? Eagles, Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Washington.
Okay.
I'm going to lean T. Higgins slightly against Kansas City. I'm going to try to fade that rain day in Seattle if I can.
I'm going to go with Higgins here, and I'm also going to go Browns. I think Pittsburgh, those division games, they're always just like a 14-12 kind of game. It seems like they play those super tight every time in the North. I'm going to go with Browns here. I like, that gutsy call with the Browns. Browns, Higgins.
Washington's still in it technically, right? Like it's a kind of a big game. So I'm gonna go with the Browns as well. Yeah, I like their defense, and I just think Big Ben is dead. Put a fork in him, and they're gonna come out flat on Monday night.
It's his last time at Heinz Field, though.
Yeah, and it's gonna be ugly, man. Like I just don't think it's gonna be a good look to go out against the Browns on Monday Night Football. I think he's gonna end up hurt. I'm gonna go T. Higgy for sure though over DK. Good luck, Andriotti. Ooh, here we go. I was waiting for a Justin Jefferson question. Justin Jefferson with everything that's going on, or Hunter Renfrow, Buck?
Oh boy. I'm assuming here, Aaron, that it's PPR. I don't know if you clarified. Yeah, PPR. I see it below. Thank you for doing that. It's so hard because Justin Jefferson, talent-wise, the top 5 receiver in the league. Sean Mannion, huh, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
12 for 29 in his first start.
No, it was something along those lines. I can look up the exact. I actually have it up because I'm a psychopath.
I need the numbers. I need
12
the numbers.
for
Bob.
21, 126 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
So 10 yards per clip. Yeah. I'm going to go Hunter Renfrow. Far too consistent in a PPR. I'm looking for floor with this. Ceiling's going to be Jefferson, but you just don't know. The variables are far too much, and I'm a pretty conservative dude, so I'm not going to flirt with the devil there with Jefferson. I'm gonna make friends with an angel, Hunter Renfrow.
Nice.
What do
And it's also supposed to be like 6 degrees tonight there. I don't know. I think we're talking about Hunter Renfrow here. We're not talking about Alan Lazard and Russell Gage against Buffalo. We're talking about Hunter Renfrow. So I like Hunter Renfrow enough to start him over Justin Jefferson tonight.
Yeah, I'm if I'm in your shoes here, I'm going Hunter Renfrow all day over Justin Jefferson. I'm not trusting the weather, the QB situation, all that. It's weird. Justin Jefferson got you to this point, but got to be smart here in week 17, and I feel good about that. Good luck, buddy. Micah's got another one here. Speaking of, this is 2 PPR: Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs, Jalen Waddle, Tyler Lockett. Who you got, Bob?
I loved Lockett heading into today, but the weather gets me a little concerned. Miami's got Tennessee. I'm actually going to go Waddle and Diggs here.
Same 2. I'm going to reset the router. Apparently, I'm having connectivity issues.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it was just on me. Bob, didn't you think Bucky's internet was a little bad or no?
I think everyone's doing great today.
Okay.
So I think Buck sounds pretty clear, but
you sound clear, but you were like you were freezing on me, Buck.
No, I was just doing that on purpose to throw you off.
Nice. Look at us.
Okay.
It might be week 17, but it feels like week 1 all over again. Just throwing some curveballs at each other. I love it.
I'm going Waddle and Diggs on my end as well. Good luck, Micah. Need one more for standard: Patterson, Gordon, Carter, or Edmonds, Buck.
Patterson, Gordon, Carter, Edmonds. I'm going to go Edmonds. And then Carter would be my second.
Against Tampa?
Yeah.
Damn.
In a standard format?
Oh, it's standard? Edmonds.
Yeah. I'm going to go Gordon. I just,
Wow. Wow, it just threw me a curveball there. I feel I do kind of like Gordon scores tutties. I'm going with Bob on this one. Sorry, Buck. I'm going with Gordon. He's going to find the end zone. It's not going to be pretty. All right, Darius wants to know Tua or Lance, Bucky. Is Trey Lance going to win in people's ships?
I know.
Here's my issue with Tua. I love Tua. I am the captain of the Tua gang. It's going to snow in Nashville, right?
It's not great there, yeah.
We're going to have to do a little weather update here in a minute.
So this is what I got. I got snow in Buffalo up until kickoff. rain / like it's not going to snow, but it's supposed to be like 40 degrees raining in Nashville, rain in Seattle, and then 8 degrees tonight for kickoff for Green Bay and Vikings. Those are the 4 I identified.
Give me Trey Lance in the legs. I want the groundwork.
Yeah, I agree. Trey Lance.
Yeah, give me Trey Lance. Let's go, Darius.
Plus, I think Lance has a better chance of catching a ball in that PPR format.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Now we're talking.
Sure. All right, defense question, Bob. Chargers D, 49ers, or Eagles?
Oh, this is all good ones. So the Chargers, so there's no Jerry Jeudy today, no Tim Patrick, no Teddy Bridgewater. They're down there one of their tackles, so I do like the Chargers D a lot in this one. And I know this is going to be kind of one of those like, I think if I need a high upside defense, I'm going to take the Chargers. I think that they're going to create turnovers. But if I feel like I'm the actual like, favorite, I'm going to go 49ers and go conservative against Houston.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Niners here.
Oh, man. Last week, a few times I said Chargers defense, and it was bad.
They come back and they get you.
Yep. I'm going to go 49ers. Let's go.
The Chargers defense got me -8 points in our league once. I couldn't believe it. It shook me to my core. It actually it led to my spreadsheet I created for defenses because it was so bad that I was like, I can't do this ever again. I lost the game because I lost by 4, and I got -8 for my defense. It still to this day, I haven't slept. So.
Reflex, stacked on wide receivers, PPR, need 3. Jay Jettas, AB, AJ Brown, Higgins, Deontay Johnson, Amon-Ra.
Who's Jay Jettis?
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Is that his nickname?
I think that's like his
that's what the kids are calling
Instagram
him.
name,
You being serious? Like a Volkswagen?
Yeah, let's go. Yep. Yeah.
I'm going to go AB, Higgins, Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
What? Damn.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That is aggressive. I like it. Yeah, I'm actually going to go. Wow.
AB's got to get that money.
Yeah, AB's playing for money right now, and he's somehow he dinged himself up at practice, but he'll be fine. I guarantee you, he catches 8 balls today.
Yeah, no, I'm in on AB. I think it really comes down to it's AB, AJ Brown, Higgins, and Deontay.
No Deontay. No.
I'm not gonna fade Deontay. He's been awesome all year.
Yes.
But it's tough because fuck. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna go AB, Higgins, Deontay.
I'm going AB, AJ Brown, and Higgins. So that would be your consensus, correct? I'm not good at consensus math, but Bucky, I think that would bring us those 3, right? Because you said AJ Brown.
No, I didn't say AJ Brown.
Oh, I thought you did. My bad.
I said AB, Higgins, Amon-Ra.
So AB and Higgins
big
for
day
sure.
With Timmy Boyle.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out the third one there because we don't agree on that one. Bob went Johnson, Bucky went Amon, and I went AJ Brown. So we don't agree on the third one.
Could it be that Justin Jefferson is obsessed with estimated time of arrival, and he's just JJ ETAs, like estimated time of arrivals, not Volkswagens?
That's actually how I read it originally. So yeah, I get it. No, it makes sense.
It makes more sense than the Volkswagen.
No, it does. I agree. JJ
Hitler developed the Hitler was the one that developed the Volkswagen.
Okay, so I get that we're getting towards the end of the year and people can forget Hitler references by next kickoff. But
my point is, I would rather it be estimated time of arrival, Bob.
No, I hear you. No, that's a good point. You're
anti-Hitler podcast. This is what we do here.
Yeah, that's true. It's good.
Oh boy. All right. You just flagged the channel, Buck. Way to go. We are now on the America's Most Wanted list. We're on the hit list.
For what? For pointing out valid truths?
Fair.
I mean, he did say anti-Hitler, so that
He did.
If anything, we're flagged for good reasons. They're like promoting our podcast now.
There you go. Did we get this question already? Lazard, Jarrett Patterson, or Burkhead?
No,
I don't think so.
Not
Seems
exactly.
similar. All right, Buck, who you got? This
Jarrett Patterson.
PPR.
Yeah, I'll play Patterson there.
Yeah, I'll go Patterson as well, Darius. Good luck. Sarah, still in it. Love to see it. Chicago, Miami, or Seattle defense, Bob.
Wow, Chicago's playing my fucking stupid Giants, which is just like
Everybody
everybody.
over under like 30 points in that game.
Probably. With Andy Dalton, my gingery, fiery brethren, playing quarterback today. I can't wait for that.
36.5. That is unbelievably bad.
It's not great. It's not great. I'm actually gonna go Dolphins still.
Dolphins.
Oh, it's Dolphins for sure, Sarah. I think we told you last week on them too, and I know that got you the win. Let's go, girl. Get it.
I believe in Brian.
Ubiquitously. I got some fun ones for you. Full PPR. Hill or Lance?
Question about this one. Do you know this person, or did you pick up on that name like you just picked that up? Because I would have never said ubiquitously. I would have butchered that. Did you just know that? How did you pick that?
Ubiquitously's been with us since like week 1. Maybe even last year. So this is a familiar gamer tag for me. I think Bucky originally figured it out.
Yeah, it's ubiquitously. It's a word I use every day in my language. Quite the word. It is ubiquitously, not ubiquitously. I just want to clarify there on that. Hill or Lance, I'm going to go with Taysom Hill here.
Bob.
I am going to go Taysom Hill.
Yeah, I'm going Taysom Hill too. It's like I just don't. If I've got better options, I just don't get the warm and fuzzies in week 17 from starting Trey Lance. That's getting too cute for me because like he could completely shit the bed, and then you're gonna hate yourself. You know. All right, pick 2: Javonte, Swift, Rojo, Mitchell, Scott. Do I start any over St. Brown?
Yeah, I do. I start Swift, Rojo, and Mitchell.
What that guy said.
Yeah, I'm going like my 2 are Mitchell and Rojo, and I would start Swift. Yeah, Swift or Javonte over St. Brown, honestly. But probably I would lean Swift. And then defense: Chicago, New Orleans, or Philly, Bob.
Give me Chicago in that one.
I like Philly.
I'm going with Philly. I just don't trust Chicago defense. All right, Andriotti's got another one. St. Brown or not so scary Terry, as I used to refer to him, and he is definitely not so scary anymore. Bucky, who you got? God, he's been terrible in the last 5 weeks. Just so bad.
If this is PPR, I'd go St. Brown in a heartbeat. Scary Terry. Big play.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go St. Brown still.
Dude, I'm going St. Brown too. I don't think I'll ever draft Terry McLaurin again. I'm just dead. He's dead to me. I'm done with him.
Let's get with extra here. So when we drafted Terry McLaurin this season, it was because of Ryan Fitzpatrick, not because of Taylor Heineke. Like,
right.
Fitzpatrick would have been out there slinging it. Like, Heineke is a nice player. He's like a fun guy that comes in and maybe sparks an offense. But for 17 games, no. I would not have drafted Terry McLaurin in the 3rd, 4th round if I knew Tyler Heineke was the quarterback. It would have been nice to see if Ryan Fitzpatrick was the quarterback. Heineke he was nice and he showed glimpses, but like now everyone kind of figured him out. He has not been good in a long time. So I don't know.
Dude, the people who drafted Taylor or Scary Terry and DK Metcalf in the 3rd round are not even are out. You know what I mean? Like the odds are
clearly not. There's people right now clearly on the screen today telling you they're
Drafted
not.
well everywhere else. Andriotti, we've got him through the mud. We've been in the mud with Andriotti all season.
Years and
yes,
years.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, I'm still going St. Brown. Scary Terry stinks.
Hold on, Levy. We got a
Yep.
super here. It's so good to see all these longtime contributors to this show that are coming back week after week. He's in the chip, dudes. He's in the chip. Way to go, Tony Zaroli, making it happen, making dreams happen over here. Trey Lance or Huntley at quarterback? I'm going to go Huntley here, Bob.
Oh, I like Huntley a lot, man. Let's get
Huntley.
it done.
Let's go, Zaroli.
Yeah, go with that Tyler Huntley, baby. PPR. Jefferson, Higgins, St. Brown, Lockett, Swift, D. Williams. So that's Darrell Williams. And is it Cordarrelle or is it Jarrett? Doesn't matter. I'm not starting either of those. Let's start there, Bob.
One wide receiver.
One flex.
I'm going to go Higgins and Darrell Williams for those.
Same.
Same too for me on that. And then we have Freiermuth or Everett at tight end. I actually dug into this one. I had a buddy text me about this around 6:30 a.m. I was up at 5 scouring the waiver wire thinking maybe I can pick up a couple scraps. And I got that text when I was on the toilet. It was 6:30.
Nice.
It was a good morning. So I know my answer to this. I'll go to you first, Levy.
Oh man. I'm going Freiermuth. This is it. He's finding the end zone this week.
Okay. I'm going to go on a little bit of a Pat Freiermuth rant. I'm sorry. I have to do it. It just
Go
has to be
for
done.
it, Pop.
Pat Freiermuth. When I have Pat Freiermuth. I love Pat Freiermuth. I'm a big advocate. But when I started watching his games more closely, he does not catch a pass for the whole first half. And then when they get to the 2-minute warning and they start throwing little dump offs to him. And he catches 1, maybe 2, maybe even 3 passes in some cases. Then he doesn't catch a pass again until they're down and they're in the red zone and they throw a touchdown pass. So it is the most nerve-wracking situation you'll ever have. The good news is they play Cleveland this week, and on top of that, they're down both their starting safeties. So I do like that for Pat Freiermuth in the middle of the field. They're also down their slot corner. So I think that he can get a little extra. But it is one of the most stressful things to watch in football. But I'm going to go Pat Freiermuth anyway.
Patty Freiermuth for me. And that
Love
comes
it.
with a lot of toilet energy. A lot of it.
That's what I like to hear.
Zaroli, good luck, buddy. Thanks for tuning in.
Good luck, Zaroli. Get it done. Bring
luck.
that chip home. Get the trophy, my man. Official Savage. First round of playoffs. What?
How does
You're
that work?
going into week 18, buddy? You got to talk to your commish. That's danger zone because who knows who
Man.
sits next week. But the good news is for fantasy, if you're in this situation where you're playing into next week, it's good because everything is so tight, Bob. Everything is tight. It's not like seasons of old where everything was, you had a 2-win team or a 2-loss team or a 3-loss team that are sitting on top with nothing to play for. It's different this year. And with that first round bye, that's going to be huge for whoever picks up that number 1 seed. So probably not so much of a concern. That's the rant for me. Michael Carter or Boston Scott if Howard doesn't play, Bob?
I think Official Savage lays it out perfectly here. Like if Jordan Howard's going to play today. So I think this is kind of moot. But if he didn't play, I would play Boston Scott over Michael Carter. But since Howard's in, I'm going to lean Carter in this scenario.
Man. Yeah, that's fine. If Howard doesn't play, then I'm fine with Boston Scott. But assuming he does, I'm going to go Michael Carter. Hate the matchup. Go Bucks. Bucks are going to run it today. But, Michael Carter catch 5 balls today, and you'll be fine. So appreciate the support all season, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm going to go Carter here. The thing with Scott that kills me with the Howard conundrum is it'd be one thing in a PPR if Boston Scott was the primary guy who catches passes. But now all of a sudden Jordan Howard's doing it too. What the hell is going on in Philly? And why we thought this was done after the coaching change. It's not done. It's just beginning and it's starting to evolve.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Miles Sanders can't stay healthy. But when Miles Sanders is healthy, they give him a full workload. But he gets hurt every time. Like every game, I don't think Miles Sanders has finished a game since they've implemented this new "let's run the ball 1,000 times" philosophy. I feel like he always gets hurt, sprains his ankle in the fourth quarter, and then someone else comes in. So it's like impossible when the guy can't stay healthy. It's like the 49ers. We think they rotate backs, but when they really don't. Mitchell, when he's healthy, he gets all the work, but he can't stay healthy. I think it's the same concept here. I really do. I think the problem is, like you said, now with Miles Sanders coming in, Howard has a stinger. Like Jesus, guys, stay healthy, and maybe we can figure things out. But I think it's a hot mess, personally.
It's the ghost of Doug Peterson.
Yeah. He might be the Jags coach. Can't wait for that.
Just take Byron Leftwich, the Jags. Please take him. Bucks don't need him.
Wow.
Guy's not a great play caller. I'm telling you what. If Tom Brady wasn't there, he'd be way more exposed. JM, PPR, start 3. Cook, Mixon, Eckler, Rojo, Darrell Williams, Buck. Need 3. This team is stacked.
Mixon's in. Cook is in. It's Eckler and Rojo. I'm going to go Rojo. I think he is heavily leaned upon today.
So your 3 were, you said Cook, Mixon, and Rojo?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a Keyshawn Vaughn day, Buck. Keyshawn Vaughn day.
No.
Dude, in DFS, Keyshawn Vaughn is the play today.
Yeah, I don't. He had like a long run last week, so it's like I don't know if I trust all that. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough because Cook gets Green Bay. It's I'm not gonna sit Cook. Fuck yeah, I'm just gonna do Cook, Mixon, Eckler. They all have good.
Yeah, I like the Rojo play, Buck.
Love it.
But I'm going to go with Bob. I'm going to go Cook, Mixon, and Eckler. It's just safer to me. Although I do think I know that Rojo is going to score today. What about Harrison Butker? I don't know what the U stands for in WBU. What about? I think what about? I don't know, Buck. You know that one? You know that acronym?
I'm trying to interpret the internet speak.
It's Zerline or Butker, Bob.
Halfback U.
Zerline or Butker? Dallas, it's a wash for me. I'm actually going to go Dallas. I'm going to go Greg Zerline.
There we go.
Greg the leg.
All right. Pick 2, full point PPR. Justin Jefferson, Hunter Renfrow, Damo Harris, James Conner, Chase Edmonds. Tough one. Who you got, Buck? Need 2. PPR.
Renfrow and Harris.
Damn, Buck. I love it. Same. Man, look at us.
I'll actually go the same 2 as well.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good morning to you, Marcos. Half point PPR. AB Higgins, Keenan Allen. Who you got, Bob? Need 2.
Keenan Allen.
No. Sorry, we need 1.
Keenan Allen for me.
Bucky?
AB. Get that money.
I'm going AB as well, man. He's got those incentives in the contract. Let's go, Marcos. Get some AB today. He also finds the end zone today.
Right now, what time is it? So it's 10:46. They're in the locker room about to start warming up a little bit. AB's just pulling Tom over to the side saying, hey, man, you get me 10 receptions, I'm in good shape. I get that bonus. Let's make that happen.
What's the bonus for him?
It's like $330K.
Yeah, so he needs I think
11 more receptions.
11 more receptions. He needs 2 more tutties, and I think he needs 150 yards receiving over the next 2 weeks, and he gets $100K for the tutties, $100K for the catches, $100K for the yardage. So he's got 3
money,
incentives. Bob. Yeah, let's go.
Wants that money. Dick-shaped gummies.
Should I stick with Prater or pick up Elliott, Bullock, McPherson? Sarah wants to know, Bob.
Prater, huh? Let's see. Where's Arizona at? Ooh, they're down there. Ooh, I don't. I brought up earlier, I like Elliott this week. He's actually the guy I like, the sleeper kicker, and then Badgley too. If you can get those guys, I like those 2 guys a lot.
Let's go, Elliott. Sarah, let's go. He's a good kicker. All right, Marcos, half PPR, Higgins, AB, St. Brown, Keenan, Rojo, Sony, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex buck.
Higgins, AB, St. Brown, Keenan, Rojo,
This
Sony.
is a good team.
2 wide receivers. I'm going to go with Higgins and AB. Flex. It's between Keenan and Rojo. Sony's close, though. I'm going to go Rojo. Higgins, AB. No, I can't double up on Bucks. Higgins, AB, Keenan. I'm going to go 3 receiver stack.
Bob?
AB, Keenan Allen, Rojo.
I'm with Bob on this one. I'm going to go AB, Keenan Allen, and Rojo. Good luck, Marcos. Good team. I think you really can't screw that up, buddy. Interesting one. Nathan, Kyler or Lance? Bucky. Oh, we had a super
Kyler.
there. We'll get to that right in a second. Bob, you going Kyler or Lance?
Oh, I'm gonna go Kyler Murray. Yeah,
I'll go Kyler as well. There you go.
All right, Jared Boldick. Have not seen you before. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Standard championship. Lost Gibson in the flex. Has Jarrett Patterson there at the moment. He has MVS, Carter, Van Jefferson, Burkhead, or Mooney on the bench. Any swap potential in a standard here? I'll start with you, Bob.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to stay with Patterson in a standard format. But I will say this. If you feel like you're a big underdog and you need a boom play, I like MVS against Minnesota. But I think the safer play in standard is just stick with Patterson. You know he's going to get the touches.
Thanks for tuning in, Jared. Appreciate the support here. Good luck to you. Standard format. I'm going to keep Patterson in there. Give me the requisite touches. I feel fine about it. The others are a little bit too volatile for me in a standard format. So I will go with Patterson, buddy.
Yep. I'm going to stay grounded, stay with what I know will actually get work here. Patterson is my pick. Good luck.
I have a slight update here, folks. So
Go ahead.
Antonio Brown's contract, okay? He's got a bunch of incentives you guys brought up. He gets 50 receptions, he gets $333,000. For 70 receptions, he gets $333,000.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. It's
right
300
now he's at 57, so he needs 13 catches over the next 2 weeks to get his second reception incentive. He also has reception yards, which is 333,000 for all these, right? So 600 yards and 800 yards. Right now he's at 519. So if he can get, he's not going to, I doubt he's going to get 71 yards, but I will say this with Tom Brady knowing this shit, I can see them just peppering him with Mike Evans being limited. So I think it's crazy.
What's the touchdown one too? It doesn't need only 2 more?
Yeah. So 5 and 7 are his incentives. So right now today he has 4. So if he gets 1 more, he gets 333,000. If he gets 3 more, so shit, man. Just AB. Fuck it. Just put AB and everything. It's so true. Tom Brady knows this shit too. He's gonna help get those. Oh my god.
Can you imagine you're the owner of the Bucks, like watching the game today, and you're just like, you son of a bitch, Tom Brady. Like you are just costing me money. Like, dude, Brady takes great joy in taking old Malcolm Glazer to the ringer behind the woodshed. Just give AB that money.
What is the I'm not even joking. Like right now, player prop on for AB.
I bet it's 6.5. I bet it's 6.5.
No, I'm saying touchdowns too. I mean, prize picks. Do you guys have FanDuel and shit in Florida?
Oh yeah.
No? We can't do prop bets though.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, not that. Yeah,
Well, Prize Picks has it. AB 0.5. Let's fucking go. I'm doing it.
Dude, I forgot. I mean, that's like over $1 million in incentives he could hit in the next 2 weeks. I thought for some reason in my head, I thought it was only 100.
The only bad thing about Prize Picks is that it's parlay form, so you have to do at least 2 bets. The other problem is you can't do the same guy and same team. So you can't do like 6.5 AB receptions and at 0.5 touchdown. That's the only problem with it. So AB's in there. I'm gonna bet in the house on AB's touchdown, but I have to find a second prop bet. That's the only problem.
Dude, Jalen Waddle. I like Jalen Waddle to have a big game today too.
We'll talk through it. I really like Devonta Smith 4 receptions, but
Ooh, I like that. All right, here we go. Need 2 in a PPR. Zeke, Rojo, Damien Harris, Darrell, Javonte Buck. Need 2 in a PPR.
Zeke and Rojo.
I think Damien Harris is going to eat Jacksonville alive today. I am going to go Rojo and Damien Harris.
Same for me. Rojo, Damien Harris. Good luck, Reflex. Mini Jordan. Good to see you. Still in it, buddy. Good morning. Full PPR. Choose 2 running backs and a flex. Speak of the devil, Devonta Smith, Jared Patterson, Jeff Wilson, if Mitchell is out. Agunbowale, Justin Jackson, Saquon, Devontae Booker, or Rashad Penny. Need 2 running backs and a flex buck. Who you got?
Ooh, 2 running backs. Rashad Penny is 1. Jeff Wilson, I'm not playing. It's between Jarrett Patterson and Dare, believe it or not. I'm going to go Dare over Jarrett Patterson. I actually think Dare has a decent little game. I just like the floor there. I'm going to go Dare Ogunbowale, Rashad Penny, and I'm going to flex in Jarrett Patterson.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Bob.
Smith's in my flex. That's easy. I love Devonta Smith.
Same for me.
Yeah, that's an easy one. The other one's tough though because I'm not going to play Wilson. I think Mitchell's in. Jackson's not in because Eckler's back. Penny, I think Penny makes the most sense here, so I'm going to go Rashad Penny, Devonta Smith, and Saquon versus Jared Patterson. The problem with Jared Patterson is like Williams plays a lot too, and they're down 2 offensive linemen today, which doesn't really seem right. But then you got Saquon. How far has Saquon fallen, huh? Like,
I know.
This is crazy. Yeah. Give me Saquon. I'm going to go Saquon, Rashad Penny, and Devonta Smith.
Man. All right, Devonta Smith's in my flex, and Penny's my 1 running back. I'm actually going to go Jared Patterson. So we don't agree on this second running back there. Penny's your guy. Devonta Smith's your flex. Who do you trust most here, Mini Jordan? Who is your favorite analyst?
Dare.
Good luck, buddy. We need 3
Bucks
here.
made a mistake. The Bucks made a mistake by dropping Dare.
Could have been.
Fair enough. Corey Streeter on Facebook. We need 3 of these. Eckler, Aaron Jones, Zeke, and Rojo.
You need 3?
He needs 3 of those. So who you say?
Eckler, Jones, Rojo.
Correct. Let's
Yeah, I will sit Zeke in that scenario. Reflex forgot to mention Elijah Mitchell in this one.
Oh, it's pick 2.
We need 2.
That's rough.
I'm going to go Elijah Mitchell and Rojo.
I will too.
How do you just forget Elijah Mitchell? Come
'Cause
on,
he's been
I love
sitting
you
in that
too,
IR
Reflex,
spot.
but for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I'm still going to go Damien Harris and Rojo.
Fair enough. I'm going to switch mine to Elijah. You know I'm a truther. That's my guy.
Elijah for
Jordan.
who? Damien?
No, yeah, exactly. I'm doing Elijah and Rojo. I'm with you, Bub.
Yeah. Elijah Rojo.
Mini Jordan, 49ers, Chargers, Seahawks, or Browns?
Going Browns.
49ers.
I'm going to go Browns as well. I'm with you, Buck. Hiago, first time I've seen your name. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. What's up? Need a little bit of help in my lineup. Who do I start in my running backs? I have Zeke, Montgomery, Eckler, Jones, Harris. And my wide receiver, I have Kupp. We don't know how many you need, though.
I assume 2 running backs out of that, if we're just saying like RB1, RB2.
Yeah, let's go with that, or rank them in order, I guess. Yeah, you got to be specific there, Hiago.
For me, it's Eckler. He's in. Jones is in. And then if we need 2 wide receivers, it's Kupp and Chase.
Yeah, I agree with the wide receivers, Kupp and Chase. Oh, man, you're stacked at running back. I'll go Eckler, Jones, and then Montgomery is probably my 3. But Damien Harris, I mean, man, Zeke's the guy I'm not starting out of those running backs for sure. But I'm on board with Eckler and Jones if you just need two.
Yeah. I want Demon in there. The Giants are trash. They're so bad. Demon's so good. I want to go Demont, Eckler out of those two guys. So start 2 running backs and then 2 wide receivers. Is that what we're doing here? Just want to confirm.
I mean, yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. Yeah, Cup and Chase, obviously. And then Eckler and Montgomery. Jeez, that's like awesome.
It's a really good team. Hiago, if you want to be specific for us, let us know if you need more options there.
He needs to play like the hidden baseball under the helmet game where there's 3 helmets and 1 baseball and they just move around. And then that's how he picks his team. Really,
dude, those running backs, you can't screw that up, really.
Yeah, it's like the documentary, Too Big to Fail.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Bob, that's on your list, by the way.
I have seen it, actually.
Okay.
There we go.
I
got one. I got one. one for 100, but I got it.
This is one of my favorite Twitch gamer tags here. F my fantasy football life. That's how Bob feels right now. Need a flex for my championship. You guys are at least partially responsible for getting me here. You're welcome. Love it. Half point PPR. Darnell Mooney, Jarrett Patterson, Dare Ogunbowale, Rex Burkhead, or Mike Gesicki. Need a flex for a half point PPR, Buck. Man, Mooney's falling off, huh?
I'm going to go Jarrett Patterson on this one here. And that's awesome, man. Happy to help you every week.
Same. I'm going to go Jarrett Patterson.
Yeah, I'm going to go Patterson as well. We went Kyler over Lance, Corey. Here we go. QB. Herbert or Hurts, Bob?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen.
Yeah, big game for them this week. I'm going Jalen as well, Hiago. Good morning, Dried Ocean. Glad to see you still in it. Needs 2, Monty, Javante, and Mitchell. Bob.
Love it. Monty and Mitchell.
Boom. Hit him. Same 2.
Monty and Mitchell for me as well, Dio. Good luck, buddy. Is weather in Seattle enough for a factor to play lock over Russ? No. Absolutely never.
Dried Ocean, you're doing the thing that I always do, and I guarantee you when it comes like noon and I'm on the way to the bar, I'm going to be looking at the phone. I'm going to be thinking to myself at every red light, what can I change? What can I tweak? You're overthinking it. Russ. Go with Russ.
Let me ask you this,
Drew Lock.
What do you guys think of like Taysom Hill, Trey Lance over Russ in that
Here scenario? We go. For Jameson, Russ Wilson or Trey Lance, Bob?
Yeah, that gets a little more interesting to me. I would start Trey Lance.
Bucky, you going Trey Lance over Russ Wilson?
No, I'm going to go Wilson.
I'm with Bob on this one. I will take Trey Lance over Russ Wilson. I know it sounds crazy, but I just think the upside's a lot higher there. Russ has been disappointing lately. Micah, pick one in a flex. Justin Jefferson or Zeke Elliott? Bucky.
Zeke.
I'll go Zeke on this one. PPR running backs. Pick 2 out of 5. Joe Mixon, Michael Carter, Ronald Jones, Javonte Williams, Donta Foreman. Need 2 of the 5. Bob.
Mixon and Ronald Jones.
Same 2. Don't overthink this, Jameson. Joe Mixon, Ronald Jones, both top 10 options this week. I rolled the dice with them.
There you go. Same for me, Jameson. Ryan Jones, good morning. Ubiquitously, thanks as always. Have a good one and see you next year. We'll see you next year.
See you next year, buddy. Good luck. Get it done.
Somehow made it to the finals. I partially blame you guys.
I like getting blamed for good shit. Yes.
I love it, man. That's good to hear. Jameson, Packers or 49ers, D?
Niners.
Packers.
I will go Packers as well. Under the lights, cold weather, shitty quarterback. Let's go Pack. There we go. Big Rig Ziggy. Big Rig Ziggy.
Big Rig Ziggy. Yep.
Choose 2. Cordarrelle Patterson, Melvin Gordon, Boston Scott, MVS. I have Devontae Adams. Half PPR, big money league, projected to win by 5+. Good luck, Big Rig Ziggy. And Bucky, we need 2.
If you didn't have Devontae Williams, I would slide MVS in there. Upside wise, Cordarrelle's got the Bills. It just depends how they utilize them. I'm going to go Melvin Gordon's in, and then it's between Scott and Cordarrelle. I'm going to go Cordarrelle, but you're in a tough spot here, Big Rig Zig.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go. If I'm favored, I'm just gonna take Patterson and Gordon.
Yeah, Patterson for sure for me, and I'll go Melvin Gordon, half-point PPR. He's probably going to find the end zone. There you go. I like the Pack defense with the weather being crap and the backup. Yeah, I'm with you, man. That's my exact sentiment there. Love it. I am the commish official savage. I made it to week 18 because it was so tight, and I didn't think many would set with only one bye that everyone wants. Cool. I dig it. I
don't dig it. I'm just being official savage. We appreciate you. We're always going to be honest here. I do not think anybody should be in week 18 fantasy football.
I don't even think I don't even think week 17 should be happening. The leagues that I'm commissioner in, I made it down to the championship in week 16. But you know what I don't like is week 14 buys in the NFL. I think that's absurd. How many people got screwed by Jonathan Taylor in week 14?
If you do 15, 16, and 17, then you would be fine. So that should be playoff. 15, 16, 17. There you go. That's
right.
Where it should be.
You're right. Okay,
well, you know what I'm hearing through the tea leaves here is that Bob's just like, God damn, do we have to go live next Sunday?
No, I honestly don't. No, Buck, listen, if you guys want to do it, I'll be here. I get my lunch pail, and I'm always here. I just show up. That's what life is about, okay? If you want to do some week 18 crazy-ass shit, I'm in.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not.
We lied.
I know. Well, Sky wants to do a show next week. I know that.
I gotta say this. Focus. We're gonna be on here for at least 5 minutes, just promoting Antonio Brown player props, because we're gonna make some serious fucking money next week. Because we're gonna be tracking that shit. We all should be involved. Honestly, get on that right now. I mean, listen. I'm gonna text my boy in New Jersey and be like, "Yo, I need to get some AB reception and freaking touchdown props right now. Let's get it going."
All right, Jameson, PPR.
Hold on.
All right.
We got JT coming in here. Thank you for the contribution. Think he's got everything set. You got to get the winner today to get that big money. And get that big money, JT. You've been with us for years. You deserve this. What up, man? I hope everything is great with you. Happy New Year. And good luck. He's saying that to you, Bob, even though you don't need it. Levy, you already won your leagues. It's really just a good luck to me. I got to get that W. I got to get that big money.
JTN, I appreciate the support for years, man. You're the best. Look forward to seeing you next season as well, man. Thank you. Cheers. Good luck to you. All right. This is my last question, Bucky. You got to take over for me after this. 10:41 on the clock. So we're not too far behind. We're doing good. A lot of people in here, though. Love to see it. You guys are awesome. I hope you all win ships. Jameson, we need PPR 3 out of 4 here. Deontay, A.J. Brown, Amari Cooper, and Deebo Samuel. Woo! Stacked, Bob. Who you got? Who you sitting?
Man. I'm actually going to sit Deebo.
Ooh. Did not see that coming. I'm sitting Deontay.
Oh, man. PPR, too. It's hard to sit Deontay. I'm going to sit Deontay. I will do it. I believe in these other players more than Deontay. So there you go. Good luck to you, Jameson. And it's been real. Thank you all for the support all season. Good luck to you. See you guys soon. Much love.
All right. See you, Levy. The show goes on. Bob, welcome back to the Nut House. Let's go. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
The Nut House. My mind went completely different. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to be on the equal playing field. I'm tired. Felt like I was below you guys. I felt like I was being looked down upon. So it feels to be on equal footing heading to the next hour. This is gonna be
Bob, I'm usually the low man. You know, I feel good in the gutter. I'm a gut guy.
Yeah.
I like gutters. Not a big deal. You get all the nature, the
Do you
pine
clean?
needles.
Have you ever cleaned a gutter?
Oh, I've cleaned the gutter.
Yeah. It's not too bad. Get on the ladder, get the leaves out. Been there,
Yeah, it's all fun and games till dad almost falls off the roof, but no big deal. Let's get into this. Firefighter 1526, playing for third place. No money. That's all good. It's pride. Wild card. Should he start Trey Lance or Taysom Hill? Just trying to throw a little dice in the mix here.
Yeah, if you want to get weird, go Trey Lance. Get weird.
Yeah, if you're playing for third place, it's worth a dice roll, but I'm going to go Taysom Hill here. I feel like they're the same. It's the same level of evil. Amon-Ra or Brandon Cooks in a full PPR?
Going Cooks.
I'm going to go Cooks here as well. Ertz or Pitts, full PPR for Spur.
Zach Ertz.
I'm going to go Zach Ertz here as well. Bills shut down tight ends. Jameson Nelson, different league, QB options. Derek Carr, Tyler Huntley, Trey Lance, Taysom Hill. Huntley for me. Cruising now, Bob. We're at warp speeds. Eric Williams, Penny, Michelle, Edmonds, Jacobs. Pick 2.5 PPR. Good problems to have. I'm going to go with Rashad Penny and Sony Michelle.
All right, Raiders are okay. Let's see. Sony Michelle, huh? What happened? So they're playing Baltimore though. Yeah.
I love hearing you think it all out live in color.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the point. We have to talk through. I just like the problem is Baltimore. Sony. I think Sony had the really good games early on, but lately has been kind of like normalized. But Baltimore's like the toughest run defense. When you just look at my adjusted line yards metric, they're last. So I think in that scenario, I'm actually going to go Penny and Jacobs in this one.
I totally get the Jacobs thing. I'm playing against him, so I'm being negative towards him in order to channel negative energy come those games later on today. That's what I need. Bob, I think that, and I'm just going to say it, I think Josh Jacobs is the separator between the lineup I'm facing and my lineup, meaning he makes or breaks it.
Yeah.
I need him to break it terribly. So I don't wish ill upon you, Eric Williams. You've been here a long time. You know this space. You were introduced to Bob just a mere 17 weeks ago. Who do you trust more? Penny, Michelle, get it done. That wasn't to disparage you, Bob. It's simply a level of trust that I have with Eric.
Feels like maybe a little bit.
Maybe a smidge.
Let's not bullshit each other here. Okay, we get it. It's a little bit, but also I get it. You're trying to do the reverse jinx thing on Jacobs. I listen. I used to, when I was in the championships, I would wear like a full like voodoo outfit, and I would actually sacrifice a small animal, and I would do the whole thing. So yeah, it's a whole
squirrel.
thing.
I hope it was a squirrel and you ate the squirrel.
No, it was already a rotisserie chicken, but I pretended like I cut the chicken's throat.
Fair, okay.
Yeah, it's like a fake. I didn't actually know animals were harmed in the filming of this fantasy football live show. Just
prior to it.
Right. It would be like a mock. I would even do the turkey sound like, and I would just be like, boom. And then
no.
So that's that.
I gotta get it together here. John Nelson needs 2. Russell Gage, Brandon Ayuk, or DJ Moore, full PPR. I'm going to go Russell Gage and DJ Moore there.
How's DJ Moore's hammy doing? I mean, Jesus. And they got New Orleans today too, right? So don't love it. Don't love any of these, to be honest with you. The problem with Brandon Ayuk is that like Debo at least will get rushing carries. So the Trey Lance impact might not be as bad for Debo, but the game against Arizona, like he was not a great passer. So I don't know how much I trust him this week. Gage is in. I'm going to go Gage and Moore too.
Gage and Moore. We got a super chat here. Scotty coming back in. DFS stacks. Ooh. Which one is better? Dak and Lamb, Burrow or Higgins, and Mahomes or Hill and Kelsey? Thanks again for a great year. Thank you, Scott, for a fantastic year.
I've been Dak and Lamb has been one of my top. I've been doing Dak and Cooper. One of my favorite stacks though is Trey Lance and Elijah Mitchell. Getting because both those guys are going to run the
full
football,
rush.
and
Yeah.
Trey Lance is like dirt cheap on DK. So I think in this scenario, I actually do like Dak and Lamb.
I like Dak and Lamb here as well. Scott, good luck. We got Tuffy Vetter coming in. We got AJ, or I believe it's Antonio Brown or Tyler Boyd. I'm going to go Antonio Brown. Get that money.
Get that money. Yeah, AB. Jeez.
Rams or Niners? I'm going to go Niners here.
Yeah, Niners for me too.
Good luck, Tuffy. Josh Fendrick, Jarrett Patterson, or Ramondre Stevenson or Gerald Everett. Pick one. I'm going Ramondre.
Yeah, Jacksonville. So I actually didn't do my player trend / COVID / everything. I actually do have everything ready. The Jags are just completely blown up on defense, especially in the secondary, which isn't really for the ground game. But I just think that Ramondre is probably going to get 15 touches against Jags. So I get it. I'm gonna go Ramondre too. I'm gonna actually go with that. I'm cool with that.
All right, Josh. Good luck. 23 Dallas L. Saquon, DK, Pittman, Eli Mitchell. I'm gonna go with Eli Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Tyler Boyd or Jarrett Patterson in a full PPR.
Boyd.
Whew. I'll go Boyd here as well.
You need him. We gotta get that juju out there, you know?
Yep. Juju. Good juju. I did the right thing. Corey, Patriots or Bucks? Bucks.
Patriots for me. Bill Belichick, rookie quarterback. They're missing 2 offensive linemen today. They're gonna eat them alive.
All right, I'll go with Pats. C. Chav, Everett or Fryermuth? I'm going Patty Fryermuth.
Let's do Pat.
Big Daddy Grove. Full PPR, Brandon Ayuk or Van Jefferson for flex?
Give me Van Jefferson.
Give me Van Jefferson. DK, we just got this Eli Mitchell, Joe Burrow or Trey Lance?
I'm not fading Burrow, I don't think. And he's white hot, so I'm going to go Joe Burrow.
I'm going to go Joey B there. Pick 2, Superflex, Tannehill, Mac Jones, Trey Lance. I'm going to go well, it's going to be sloppy. Tannehill and Trey Lance. They're going to lean on the run. Mac Jones.
I know. Actually, I'm going to go Jones and Lance.
Where are we? There we are. Lost the spot. DJ Goss. Do I play Gabe Davis over Chase Edmonds at flex? Depends what you need.
Well,
if you need a floor, Chase Edmonds. If you need like a super blow up game, Gabe Davis. Because the bottom is pretty far down for Gabe.
Well, the other thing too is Emmanuel Sanders. He's not expected to play today. Ooh. Give me Gabe Davis.
Rolling the dice on the Gabe, man. Gabe, get it done. Gabe or Lazard for the flex? Gabe. Edmonds over 4-minute running back. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Feel much better about Edmonds there. Grind for gold. Lance, Stafford, or Murray for the chip.
Give me Matthew Stafford.
I'm going to go Stafford. Better matchup. Damn, that hurts. Kyler, I love you. Fernando, PPR needs one. Gordon, Dylan, Scott, or Ogunwale.
It does feel like an AJ Dillon night.
It does.
It does feel like an AJ Dillon night. I'm going to go AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon for me as well. Good luck, Fernando. Pick one, flex, Damien Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, Jordan Howard, Boston Scott, A.J. Dillon. Thanks, fellas.
Give me Damien Harris.
Give me Damien Harris as well. Good luck, showstopper. Defense, Cowboys, Indy, or Packers? Definitely not Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm going to go Packers.
Indy's got a good matchup too. I'll say this. The one thing that worries me about the Packers is that when you have backup quarterbacks, sometimes they get really conservative and they know they can run the football against the Green Bay Packers. They know they can get Dalvin Cook going. And if they get Dalvin Cook rolling, they can do some play action, small stuff. I just don't know if they do. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like the Washington football team a couple weeks ago when they had their third string quarterback in. You know, the Eagles defense was supposed to be a slam dunk, but they didn't do well because they didn't get any sacks because they barely threw, and they threw very conservatively. And, like, I don't know. I'm going to go Cowboys. Take the upside.
Whew. I don't know where that's coming from. But you talked about backups. People forget that Julie the Cat Gaffney was the backup for Team USA in the Junior Goodwill games in D2, the Mighty Ducks. And she stopped the last penalty shot.
Exactly.
In the shootout. So
because they knew she had the strong glove hand.
Yeah. She's got the strongest glove hand. Quicker than lightning. You've seen that film. That's good to know.
I have.
All right. Ayuk or Jefferson? I'm going to go Jefferson here.
I think we had this already. We both went Jefferson.
All right. I know we said Mitchell and Rojo earlier, but would you flex Damien Harris over Jordan Jefferson? Yeah, I would.
Justin Jefferson, yeah.
Jordan was the quarterback. Justin was the wide receiver. It's always hard.
I never even heard. Who's Jordan Jefferson? Never even heard of him.
He was a quarterback at LSU.
Okay, that's probably why.
Yeah. Almond butter. What are your thoughts on almond butter, Bob?
I don't really have a preference. I typically am a peanut butter guy. I go pretty traditional. I haven't given almond butter enough tries to give you an exact estimate of how I feel, but I'm typically a peanut butter guy. Yourself?
Yeah, peanut butter.
Okay.
I don't have any in the house right now. Kind of depressing. Okay. Went 14-0, lost last week by 20, now playing for third place. You know what? There's always next year, pal.
Here, I got something for you. This is okay. Now, I don't like to say fantasy football is luck. It's not. There is a lot of prep. The draft matters. I think there's a combination of things that matter. Their luck is involved. But the thing that drives me crazy is that the playoffs are luck because it's 1 week and your team needs to come through that 1 week. The other thing that drives me crazy is I'm in a league now. I dropped 130 points in back-to-back weeks. I lost last week like 130 to like 132 or something. I lost by like a point. The team that's in the final averaged 100 and 110. So they're in the final, even though I outscored them in the playoffs by 50. And I'm just like, that's bullshit. Like, that's just dumb luck that you're on the other side. That is bullshit because think about it. My team in the playoffs outscored your team by 50 points, but I played the one other team that had a dominant week. And the other side of the bracket had like 100, which is kind of bullshit. Like, I don't know. I just think that I think it's never going to happen. But I think my thought process would be that you
eliminate head-to-head.
Correct. And make it all play in the playoffs. So the 4 teams in the first round play each other and the top 2 move on. That's the one way to truly get the best teams in the final.
That could be the movement. That could be the movement.
I should.
Oh, sorry. Josh. Jarrett Patterson, Stevenson, or Gerald Everett?
I think we're going to go Stevenson here. Take the upside.
Stevenson. Yeah, I'm going to go Stevenson here. Jordan Brazil, happy championship week. Congrats for making it that far, my friend. PPR needs 5, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 flex. Aaron Jones, Patterson, I don't know which one. Darrell Williams is in there. He added that. A.J. Brown, Antonio Brown, T. Higgins, Amari Cooper, Eli Mitchell. Stacked.
Yeah. Jones, Mitchell, Brown, Antonio Brown, Amari Cooper. It's between Higgins and AJ. Higgins or AJ? I'm going to take the upside of that Kansas City Bengals game and go Higgins.
Yeah, so I got Higgins, Antonio Brown, Amari Cooper, Aaron Jones, Eli Mitchell.
Look at us.
Same 5. Full PPR. This matters now. Jake Elliott or Justin Tucker?
Love it. No, I Justin Tucker's one of the guys you just don't sit. He's like the one kicker I'll say you just play no matter what.
Jay Tucker. Sarah Riley, half-point PPR flex. Evans, Penny, or St. Brown? Rashad Penny. Hammer it.
Yeah, I'm not trusting Mike Evans this week.
No. Half-point, Rashad Penny. I'm all for it. Corey, last question. You're welcome for the help, my friend. Championship in a money league against his twin brother. This is big-time bragging rights. Huge. The money doesn't matter. You're playing your brother, your twin brother. This is bragging rights for all time. Remember that time in 2022 when I beat your ass?
Now, how do we know that it's not his twin, right? And he's swooping in to try to get us to give advice that might
It's
not
his
be
twin.
advantageous.
People just
We
make
don't-
shit up on the internet, Bob.
I'm
I
just-
believe everything I read.
I'm not saying he doesn't have a twin. What I'm saying is he could be the twin, and he's offering us the 2 players that he wants us to look at and not offering the best options. It could be a thing.
Interesting.
We
Your
wouldn't
brain
know.
works in mysterious ways. Ertz or Knox? Leaning Ertz with the volume.
I actually have Dawson Knox in that. So I would say
I'm going Ertz.
let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't move the needle enough, I guess. Yeah, I guess the Cowboys should have put up points. Yeah, take the upside of it. Because that game could be bad. Buffalo, could it be a sloppy game up there in the snow, wet rain, whatever it is. So I'm okay with that. Ertz.
J-Mom, Happy New Year.
Appreciate you, Jay.
Appreciate you, J-Mom. Eagles or Dolphins D? We'll start there.
Dolphins.
Dolphins for me. Saquon or Donta Foreman? PPR.
Saquon.
Saquon for me as well. Komet, Moreau, or Uzama? PPR. I'm going to go with Moreau.
Bananas Foster, baby. Let's do it.
And that's Foster Moreau. Only a few more here, Bob. Full PPR. Has to bench 1. Rojo, Damien Harris, Darrell Williams, or Zeke. Full PPR. I'm benching Zeke.
That's terrible. Dang. I'm going to bench Darrell Williams.
Fant or Higbee? PPR.
Fant.
I'm gonna go with Fant here as well. Amari Cooper or Darrell Williams? PPR.
Amari Cooper.
I'm gonna go Darrell Williams on that. Sorry, no help. Pats or Saints? Pats for me.
Patriots.
I'll see you next year, almond butter.
Love it, babe. We love it.
Stick with Herbert at QB against Denver or hit panic button after terrible showing last week. Pivot to Huntley, Hill, or Lance. He's going against Josh Allen for the ship. That's not a great spot. Thankfully, I do have Josh Allen in the chip. I think this boils down to Huntley or Herbert.
I agree. Yeah, I won't get too cute with Hill and Lance there. Huntley's looked really good. The Rams are going to put up points against that Ravens defense that's just shattered right now.
I'm going to go Herbert. I'm not going to get cute at all. He got you there. He got you there, Johnny.
Yeah, but so
how many laptop screens do you have over there?
3. You want an answer?
I've never seen you look to the right, Bob.
No? This is where I usually look. No? Okay, well, that's all right. That's all right. Let's see. The Denver game, I'm curious because this is a good question here. Because so the last time he played Denver, he had 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in a loss. Interesting. Yeah, stick with Herbert.
Stick with Herbert. And I'm just going to give, we're out of questions, Bob. Quick anecdote. The year was 2010. It was a blustery night up in Buffalo. In Chicago. I had Jay Cutler. He got me to the championship. Cutler got me there. I benched him for Ryan Fitzpatrick because of weather. I got cute. I started Ryan Fitzpatrick, and I lost. I lost because of that change.
We talked about this
Don't be
Wednesday.
the change you want to see.
I lost 1 year. I think I was early. This is like back in the day. This is like Andre Johnson, Arian Foster. Texans were peak. I had both of them. I drafted Arian Foster that season in the 7th round. It was like the first year, it was like 2010. My team was so dominant. I think I had like 300 more points in every team. Get to the 2nd round of the playoffs, I had my bye. Andre Johnson that season was playing the Colts, and he struggled early in the season. He had like 2 catches, 30 yards, and the Colts were the number 1 pass defense in the NFL. So I sat Andre Johnson, played somebody, I think it was like Vincent Jackson or something. Andre Johnson goes off for 30 points, and I lose. It's haunted me ever since. So I get it. I do get it. So it is, when you can play your studs, it's more of like the Zeke questions we're getting. Zeke or Rojo, Zeke versus Damien Harris. Like if you sit Zeke hasn't played like an elite RB1 this year. He's played like an RB, or like a low-end RB1, RB2. But when you're talking about like your studs, guys like, the guys like, I'm not going to say Jonathan Taylor because that's ridiculous. But, obviously, well, it was like Dalvin Cook. Like tonight, it's going to be really tough to sit Dalvin Cook, even in the scenario you're in. But we just saw Alvin Kamara just last week completely shit the bed because they had their 3rd-string quarterback. So you have to be somewhat of like smart with this, because just because you drafted a guy to be your RB1 wide receiver 1, you have to look at how they've been this year. If they've been more of a low end, like a wide receiver 2, RB2, then they can be set. But if you're talking like elite 3 to 5 guys, the guys that have been outworldly, you're not going to find a flex play that's better than him typically. So even if the matchup's better, those are the studs you stick with. But like sit your studs. I think the stud is a loose term. I think too many people put people in the stud category when it's only a select few guys that should be considered elite studs no matter what. And I think Eckler is another one. Eckler is a guy who's had his ups and downs, but he's been hot lately. I think he's starting to approach stud category. I mean, outside of Jonathan Taylor, he's probably one of the hottest running backs in football right now. Sure. So that's another guy that I think you should just, go for it. So I think at the limit, it's really the question is how many elite studs do you think there are, Buck, right now that you cannot sit? I think it's a very short list. That's the difference for me.
Like across all positions, 13 total.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very, very small list. Harris, Zach Wilson, or Davis Mills? My money is on Davis Mills, the thrill.
Yeah. Davis Mills. He's actually
Davis
pretty
Mills. Good. Yeah, I like the guy. Stanford product, good brain on him. M. Graham, Trey Lance, or Rodgers? Rodgers, always Rodgers. Don't get cute.
Aaron Rodgers. Holy cow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Aaron Rodgers is one of those quarterbacks. He's actually like the only quarterback right now, him and Josh Allen, that I would start every week.
All right. And then we got Dare, Burkhead, Jarrett Patterson. I'm going to go Jarrett Patterson.
Same.
Good luck, M. Graham. Corey Streeter. He bragged to the twin about you guys, and he asked if I asked about Dak or Huntley for him. Dak or Huntley? I'm going Dak. Highest over under of the week.
We should support Corey, though, because he's the twin that watches us, and say, go with the other guy that we recommend. So I say Dak too, but tell him Huntley.
Yeah, exactly. It's counterintelligence over here on Fantasy Focused. Morning, guys. So many injuries. He needs RB2, 2-point PPR, Jamal Williams, Jordan Howard, Duke Johnson, or hope for Hunt on Monday. I'm going to go having to wait for Monday really sucks, but I'm going to go Hunt if I had my ways about it. And second to that, I would put in Jamal Williams. No, Swift is fully healthy. I'm going to go Jordan Howard. So 1A, Hunt, 1B, Jordan Howard.
I like Jordan Howard a lot today, but I think I agree with you. I'd rather play Hunt in a 2-point PPR. Yeah, I would say I'm going to go Hunt 1 and then Jordan Howard 2. Yeah. So I think it means you have to wait for Hunt. It's Monday night, so it is what it is.
Big Ben or Derek Carr? I'm going to go Carr.
Derek Carr.
Good luck, Harris. Greg Calvert with Gibson out. Who's he pick up? Tyler Boyd, Dare, or Keyshawn Vaughn?
Boyd.
Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd for me. That's all the questions, Bob.
Yeah, I'm going to take a quick bait. I actually do have some injury rundowns I'm going to do, but feel free to fill the time for a minute. I'm going to take a quick bait. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, it's just me. Somebody let the baby out of its cage. Tim Westby, 2-point PPR, pick 2. Parker Bateman, DJ Moore Jones Jr., Buck Army. Tim, I got you, buddy. I'm going to go Parker and Bateman on this one. Good luck, Tim. Carr or Prescott? I'm going to go Prescott. Having a little coughing fit over here, folks. Moreno, Trey Lance, Huntley, or Hill. I'm going to go Huntley here. Apologize for the coughing. Just waiting on Bob. Bob's going to take over for me. But while I got you, just want to say thanks to everybody that's still tuned in. Thanks for all the support this year. You've been instrumental in our growth and also contributing to Good Sports, which is a charity we've partnered with. And we've had great success raising money for them to get sports equipment to kids in underprivileged communities. So we are so thankful for all of you. I hope you're in that championship. I hope you get it done. Listen, the sky's the limit, not just for us, but for you. Go out there, get that money, beat your twin, and don't just beat him, dismantle him. I want that twin to be begging for fantasy football life by the end of the first games. So by 3:45, he's saying, stop. I can't handle it anymore. And then you tell him, you can't handle the truth. The truth is what I'm bringing. The truth is Corey Streeter is bringing it. That's what we do here at Fantasy Focused. Want to give a shout out to the Candlestick Kids. That was Bobby and Sky, who were just so instrumental in all of this. They've done such a good job. Want to definitely tip my cap to them. Daily content pumped out of the valves, and it's been fantastic what they've contributed to the channel. They've really elevated us. So, Bob, I see you back. Give me a quick leg up here, bud.
Yep.
All right, Bob. All right. Do you like Jared Patterson this week? He's all right. Not the best option.
I'm just going to tell you that Williams is going to get a lot of work. So, I'm not all Jared Patterson. If you're in a standard half-point PPR league, he's a fine like RB3. I don't think he's not going to get the Washington football team is down multiple offensive linemen. Eric Flowers, not Leno, Sam Cosmi. So they're down two key members of their offensive line, and I think he's going to split. Williams plays a lot in passing down, so he's going to be an early down player, similar to the splits we got. It's going to be the poor man's version of Gibson and McKissick. It's the best way to put it.
All right, Bob. I'm going to step away for just a half second here. I got to clear my throat with some water.
Great. This is like the best. This is the best question of all. I mean, Sleek. I got to tell you right now. So Antonio Brown and Ronald Jones are two guys that I would like to get in. I would say this: get both of them in your lineup. If you can't, and this is your flex, I am going to go AB in PPR and half point PPR and PPR. I mean, listen, AB is going to be peppered. We just talked about all his incentives. So like today is one of the biggest things we're talking about is that AB has all these. He makes $333,000 for certain incentives. So I'm going to bet on that. I love Rojo too. It's tough to sit either one of these guys, but if you have to pick one of them, Go AB. He's just Tom Brady's going to pepper him with targets today because he wants to hit those incentives. The guy gets, as a reminder, so he gets $333,000 for 70 receptions. Right now, he's at 57. 600 yards, he's at 517. He gets 333,000. So I'm going to pick AB in that scenario. All right, Dennis, let's see what we got here. Dennis, you always have nice formatted questions. I do appreciate that. I really do. Let's see. We have half PPR start 4. Actually, you know what, guys? Give me 1 second. I'm just going to do this quick rundown here. Because we have Buck. Buck will be back in a second. So when Buck gets back, we'll answer some questions. I just want to do some quick injury updates because we have inactives rolling in right now. So let me just pull up RotoWire. Yeah. But I wanted to talk about this. I didn't do my player trends yesterday, but a couple updates too weather-wise. First of all, snow in Buffalo. That's something to keep in mind here. I think outside of Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, maybe even Dawson Knox, maybe a little wary of Cole Beasley and those guys, those fringe players, and then Russell Gage might be a slight down tick. The rain in Nashville, it looks like there's going to be bad weather. Titans and Miami Dolphins. That's a slight ding to Jalen Waddle and company, so I would be a little wary about those guys. Seattle versus the Lions, same thing, going to be rain, like low 40s, high 30s, so it could be a little sloppy for that game. So with Amon-Ra St. Brown playing guys with Tim Boyle at quarterback, you might be a little wary of Amon-Ra St. Brown. So if you do start him this week, just be wary of that. Green Bay, 8 degrees at kickoff tonight. I think you're starting Aaron Rodgers. I think A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones are in. Maybe you're a little bit less high. I liked Marquez Valdez-Scantling as a sleeper this week. Maybe not so much anymore, but I do think that's going to be interesting, especially with Sean Mannion playing quarterback. I don't know how exciting that's going to be. So those are just some quick weather updates, but we got Buck back in here. Buck's going to slip back in. Buck, we have a pretty solid question here from Dennis.
All
so
right.
Start 4, minimum 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. We have Penny, Darrell Williams. I think we already got this question, Dennis. Javonte, Mitchell, Wilson, Patterson, Gronk. Yeah, we got this one. Mike Williams, DJ Moore, and Gabriel Davis.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. I think we did Penny.
It was earlier. He might have missed it. So
classic Dennis.
The Dennis system.
Yeah, I think we went Penny, Mitchell, Gronk. Correct?
Penny, Mitchell, Gronk.
Yeah. Okay.
But he needs 4.
Start 4.
And then I had Darrell Williams. In there.
Yeah, Darrell Williams. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We're on the same page. Yeah. Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert?
I'm going to go. Oh, it's close. That's as tight as it gets.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. I'm going to go Herbert.
Yeah, I'm going to take the upside of Herbert there. I just don't know if Locke's going to do anything, and I don't know that Herbert's going to have to do as much personally. Need a defense.
KC's doing their thing.
Showstopper. I think that's what it's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Just no W. No, it's show. Okay, got it.
You don't need
show.
You
don't need the W. You don't need the W. We do need W's. That's what I mean. We need W's this week, baby. Need a defense. Cowboys, Bears, Saints, Colts, Titans. Buck.
I'm going to go with the Colts.
Same. Actually, I'm going to go Colts too. Why not? Patterson or Pittman, PPR. Cordell or Patterson?
Pittman.
Yeah, I'm going to go Pittman as well. Harris, YT. Is that okay?
Yeah, Harris YT. Harris YouTube.
Oh, okay. Nice. Gotcha. Brandon Cooks or DJ Moore?
Cooks.
Same. Gonna go Cooks there as well. Tim Westby. Hello, Timothy. Stick with Burrow against Kansas City or go with Lance or Wentz?
Burrow.
Gonna go Burrow there as well. Devin Singletary or Ronald Jones?
Tough one. Ronald Jones.
Going Rojo as well. Sleek on the team with AB versus Rojo question. I have A.J. Brown, Deontay Johnson, and then Najee and Kamara. So earlier, I've got a question. He asked for his flex
Flex.
spouse, AB or Rojo. I actually would play. I would stick Rojo on my flex. I play Najee, Kamara, Rojo, and then I would actually sit. Well, I want an AB in there. I would actually start AB over Deontay in that scenario.
Same. Drop
So-
Deontay, put AB in there.
Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers?
I'm going to go Tom Brady. Weather is a thing.
Ooh. The worst part, too, is the Jets aren't going to put up much points. And then Minnesota's not going to put up much points, I don't think. I am going to go Tom Brady as well. Let's take a little nicer weather. Last one, Hunter Henry or Dawson Knox? CEO Yeti. Love it. The
CEO of the Yeti Corp.
I love it.
You got any Yeti products?
I don't. Oh, yeah, I do.
I don't either.
I
What do
do.
you
I
have?
actually, I think it's like a cool, like a thermos thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I
don't support Big Yeti. I'm gonna go Dawson Knox here.
Is Big Yeti like Big Pharma? Is it like a huge problem? I just don't know. what the
Yeah,
deal with
because
that
there's like all the knockoff Yetis. So like I have this one that's called a Zach.
is. Okay.
A Zachy.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. So
It's just a knockoff.
You're all right. You're supporting small business. I get it.
Zach.
I am
Brought to you by Target.
I like Targets. Yeah.
I love Target.
Are you a Target guy? You're a Target over Walmart over any other brand stores.
I only go to Walmart when I have to. Like it is last resort. Like I had to find Peppa Pig shit for my niece. So I went to Target. It was all sold out. I had to go to Walmart. It was like the seventh layer of hell.
Okay. Makes sense. Gotcha.
It's disorganized and it's too crowded.
I think that's that's a general, maybe your Walmart. I don't know. I just don't think it really Walmart. Yeah, it does. There's a little riffraff, I guess, sometimes. I got
It's not the riffraff. It's just that it's discombobulated in there. It's like the Tasmanian devil went up and down the aisles. You know, one aisle has Peppa Pig on the top shelf, another one has it on the bottom shelf. I can't keep up with these kids' toys. The fact that I have nieces and young children I have to care for around the Christmas time, I mean, it's mind-boggling, Bob.
Okay. All right. Listen, I feel for you. I'm gonna go Dawson Knox here as well.
Yeah, Dawson
Knox. Parker or OBJ?
OBJ.
OBJ for me as well. Westby back at it again. PPR pick 2. Ayuk, AJ Brown, Cooks, and DJ Moore. Thanks, guys.
AJ Brown and Cooks.
Same. Look at that. Look at us. Look at us just figuring things out. Those are all the questions for now. I am actually going to grab my coffee. I'll be right back.
Bob, you keep leaving me in the dust over here. He's got to get his coffee. Man needs his coffee. For me, it's H2O. I'm on the mend, trying to feel better each day. It's all we can really do, folks. I need to win. So just to break down my starting lineup based on my injuries and lack of availability on the waiver wire. Let's run through it real quick. Brent, we'll get to your question here when Bob pops back in. So I got my team name, Dog Got Out. It was an excuse one of our friends gave us for missing a football game. The dog got out. So that's what it is. I got Josh Allen, Joe Mixon, Kareem Hunt, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Tyler Boyd. The big question mark here is tight end. I got nobody. It's between Cole Kmet and an injured Tyler Conklin. So really not looking great. Right now projected for 89 points. In this league, if I get over 100, I should win. It's a standard league, so that's what I got. Those are the horses I was born with. All right, Brent, Jarrett Patterson or Boston Scott in the flex for the chipper. Never heard it called the chipper, and I like it, Brent. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't think you can start Boston Scott with Howard playing, so I'm going to go Jarrett Patterson.
Jarrett Patterson, I want more touches. Brandon Cooks or St. Brown? I like this one, Harris.
Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks for me as well, higher upside. And he's the entire offense. That also helps. Orange. Can he choose two of these? Michael Carter's, Valdez Scantling, Jarrett Patterson, Braxton Berrios. Undefeated. So losing in the finals would be embarrassing. No, it wouldn't be. It would just really suck.
What's the format? Do we know?
Hey, Orange, I see you in the comments. What is the format on this? Go ahead and comment.
I love Braxton Berrios. It's going to be gross, but he's going to be the guy. Last week, he scores the touchdown on special teams, ends up having a nice day for fantasy. But he had 5 catches on like 20 attempts for. He loves him. He loves Zach Wilson. Loves Braxton Berrios. I don't know why. But I think in this scenario, I would probably go the Jets. Believe it or not, I'm going to go Michael Carter and Braxton Berrios. As long as it's some type of PPR, half or full. If it's standard, I'm going to go Jarrett Patterson and Carter.
See, I'm on the complete opposite spectrum. I'm going to avoid them. I'm going to go Scantling of the Valdez variety and Jarrett Patterson. Sarah Riley, half point. Cordarrelle or Penny? I'm going Penny.
Same.
Harris, would you rather have Darrell Williams and Brandon Cooks or Devin Singletary and St. Brown?
What is this DFS question?
I like Singletary and St. Brown better.
I'm actually going to go Darrell Williams and Brandon Cooks.
All right, so we're a house divided on that one, Bob. You got any injury, weather updates, anything going on out there percolating?
1,000. I got a bunch. I actually didn't even do my episode yesterday, so I got every injury update that we could talk about right now. So, but yeah, just to kind of run through some of the ones that came up on the inactives. Fabian Morneau, Atlanta Falcons outside cornerback, is out. That's good news for Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis on the outside. Anthony Everett, Ravens outside cornerback, is out. I really like that for Odell Beckham Jr. I think that gives him a nice bump. Lamar Jackson officially out. Of course, we already know Tyler Huntley will start. The Ravens are also going to be down some guys up front on defense, so that's also a problem for them as well. Emmanuel Sanders officially out for the Bills. Gabe Davis should start. I think Gabe Davis is okay. I'm a little concerned about that Bills weather and the lack. I think the Falcons are just going to get their teeth kicked in a little bit, so I don't know. But he's got a nose for the end zone when he plays, so I do like him if you need to start. Andy Dalton's officially starting for the Bears today. Justin Fields is out. Let's see. Yeah, nothing really good there. Indianapolis missing their left tackle, whatever. Andrew Sendejo, safety, out for the Colts. I like that for Foster Morneau. Foster Morneau is in pretty much all my DFS lineups today. We should do a DFS lineup for you, Buck, right after this. James O'Shaughnessy is out, which just breaks my heart. Week 7. I know all of us going to the championship week, but James O'Shaughnessy, Dan Arnold, Chris Manhurts is the only tight end on the roster against the Patriots today, but we're not worried about that.
Man, that hurts.
I know, hurts a lot. Clyde Edwards-Helaire officially out. Darrell Williams is going to be the starter. Let's see.
Derek Gore, though, has been involved.
Yeah, I know. Derek Gore has been involved, but I like Darrell Williams because he is the passing down back.
Yeah.
Cincinnati is susceptible to pass catching running backs, so I think Darrell Williams is a solid play if you need him. Let's see. Nelson Aguilar is officially out today for the Patriots, and N'Keal Harry. That should open up more opportunities for guys. I know we're probably leaning on Damien Harris and Ramondre Stevenson, but Mac Jones, listen, the Jaguars are a slot funnel defense. They're also down. They're completely decimated in the secondary. They're missing both their safeties. They're missing 2 cornerbacks today. So I think Mac Jones, if you need a super flex or 2 QB guy, I like Mac Jones. He's not too bad. And I like stacking him maybe with a Hunter Henry / Jacoby Myers if you need him, because there's no Aguilar and no Harry in that matchup. The Giants are down like every receiver. The only healthy receiver on the roster is Kenny Golladay, believe it or not, and it doesn't matter. So that's why the Bears defense might be not a bad option. They're also going to be down one of the Billy Price and their right tackles on COVID. So I like the Bears defense because of that. Jamison Crowder officially out. Braxton Berrios, dirt cheap on DK. He's under $4,000. I love that. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a slot funnel defense. You know they're going to be up, down in this game, so you think that Braxton Berrios. Last week they played the Jags, and the Jags and them, actually the Jets won that game, so that's not going to happen this week. Wilson only threw the ball 21 times. Berrios had 5 targets last week, so I do like Berrios for a deep sleeper. On the
Question
Eagles,
for you, Bob.
go for it.
Ramondre Stevenson. Right now, I read it down for the listeners, but I got at running back and then a running back / receiver. I have Mixon, Hunt, and Stevenson in. I do have Burkhead and Berrios on the bench. What do you like out of that fivesome?
I'm not going to play Burkhead. So it's
No, I'm
Hunt.
not either. It's standard, not PPR.
Yeah, I'll keep the same guys then. Stevenson, Hunt. Yeah.
I'm going for the touchdown upside. That's all I'm going
Stevenson is just like, yeah, they're going to split work. But if the game goes what the game goes, like we should assume, the whole fourth quarter could be Stevenson. And I think he's going to get 12 to 13 touches. He's probably going to get you like 60 yards, 70 yards. But if this game gets out of hand quick, and with Harris still kind of nursing that hamstring a little bit, you can see a lot of Stevenson in that fourth quarter. Let's do a couple more. Tampa Bay, they're missing a couple guys up front. You know, this is Shaquille Barrett, JPP are out this week. So that's good news for if you need, for Michael Carter, maybe a slight bump for him in the pass game a little bit. And then the Washington football team, they're going to be down 2 of their defensive ends. They're also down William Jackson. They're also down Lando Collins, their safety. I like Devonta Smith. I think Smith without Jackson in the secondary, I think Smith gets it done today. I like him a lot in that matchup as well. Those are just kind of the latest updates. Weather-wise, let's see.
It's a goddamn mess.
Well, let's see what the latest and greatest is in Buffalo. Do you have those updates, Buck? Or it's Buffalo, Nashville, Seattle, and Green Bay. Those are the 4 matchups that are going to be impacted in some way.
Check Buffalo.
I think the thing is, well, I think the big thing for that is like Buffalo, you're not sitting Diggs. You know, of course you're playing Diggs. You're playing Josh Allen. Singletary's fine. Not really worried about running backs in those weather games necessarily. Atlanta, though, it does get interesting because, like, Russell Gage, Gabriel Davis, I don't know how confident I'm in those guys. But what's your thoughts?
So
what you're saying?
It's a light snow shower in Buffalo through 3:00.
Okay.
It's snowing right now, and I'm looking at the track. It should dissipate by, let's look, just after 3. So I mean, it will be snowing, which is great for Josh Allen, Wyoming bred. He'll be just fine in the snow, Bob. I'm going all Bills all the time.
Okay, so you're in on Gabe Davis then.
Oh, yeah. Ronald Jones or Jalen Waddle? Like the question? I'm going Jones.
Let's spin this off. Now check the Nashville weather, because now Nashville's another one that has bad weather. So this could be another impact on Jalen. I'm going to go Ronald Jones, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the Nashville game.
Check it out. Come for the fantasy football analysis. Stay for the weather reports.
That's literally, I come for the weather, so I don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
Ah, man, it's looking weird. Oh, man, I don't even know how to call this. So it's raining now, but not hard. It should be a light rain through about 2:30. And then when we get to 3, it's looking like a snow rain mix, which is terrible for football, Bob. You either want the snow or you want the rain. You don't want the slushy. You don't want the icy.
So, slight downtick for A.J. Brown, for Jalen Waddle. I think those are the 2 guys I think you're fading Zeke this week if you can.
That's a 1 p.m. kick, right?
Yeah.
So right in the middle, halftime, you got the slush coming in, per the experts, then trolleyed in by me. Who I guess
well, you're our expert. So
yeah.
So the
I'm
Titans, we're more concerned about the Titans Dolphins game than the Buffalo and Atlanta game.
Okay. I am, yeah.
And then for the last one, check the Seattle weather. But that game's a little bit later. I think it's the afternoon. But it's supposed to be same. It's supposed to be like 30, high 30s, low 40s.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's check it. No, it looks okay. It looks like just rain, but not too bad. If we're talking about, 4 o'clock, it looks to dissipate a little bit. The big front is going to come through there around like 2:30 to 3. It's a big front. That looks like a Tampa Bay storm right there. I don't like it. Bob.
Okay. I faded Tyler Lockett in my DFS lineup. So.
I guarantee you there's a small craft advisory. Guarantee it.
Okay. And then tonight, so for football purposes, Green Bay there's no weather necessarily, but 8 degrees at that point. What do you know anything about cold? Like, when does it really start impacting?
Smelling salts, Bob. Can't buy them on Amazon anymore, but these players got them. They'll be just fine.
Okay. So we're going to go Ronald Jones here.
Bob, you ever done smelling salts to get hyped up?
I have not. No. I didn't. No, Buck. Unfortunately, no, I did not.
Oh, man, we were cracking those bad boys in the locker room. As young guys just trying to live the dream, trying to make the big leagues.
I love it.
Coaches didn't quite like it.
This weather update is brought to you by Smelling Salts. Get pumped up. Are you under 18 and need to get a little pumped up? Do a smelling salt.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, if you're over 18, Bob, Jesus. I'm going Ronald Jones. You're going Jones as well there. All right, Fat Tony coming back. He's going for the chip today. Gabe Davis or Devontae Smith. With that news of the Atlanta outside cornerback, I'm going to go Gabe Davis.
I'm going to go Devonta Smith still. They both have the same thing going. No William Jackson, no Fabian Morneau. I'm going to take Devonta Smith.
All right, Self, welcome back. Championship week, Herbert or Huntley? I'm going to go Herbert. Don't get cute.
Yeah, same.
And then Chase or Dare? Chase.
Yeah, it's Jamar Chase.
Self, don't get cute. Not today. Not like this.
Not like this.
We had it. That's a Matrix reference there. Not like this. Herbert, Huntley, or Burrow?
Have you seen the new Matrix yet?
I watched it.
All right, I got to watch it. I started watching it last night before bed, but I got tired. Didn't finish it.
You know what my thing is? Have you seen Blade Runner 2049?
No.
Love the movie, but after the first time I watched it, I've realized I've started it and ended it like 45 minutes before it ends at the exact same spot, like 6 times. Can't get past it. And it's not because the movie's bad. It's just I can't get past it. It's when Harrison Ford just pops his head in, and I'm like, all right, sleepy time.
Man, sorry to hear that.
Night, Buck.
Okay, gotcha.
Would you put Burrow in over Herbert there?
Yes.
Burrow. I like Burrow. Bigger over under. Do you think Josh Jacobs is a must sit, not a must start over Michelle? So he has Michelle in for Jacobs.
I would play Jacobs.
I'd play Jacobs as well. He's also got Javonte. Those are the 2 better options, Michelle and Josh Jacobs there. Tim, pick 2. Javonte, Elijah Mitchell, Sony Michel, Devonta Freeman, Cordarrelle Patterson, or Jarrett Patterson. Doesn't matter. They're not on my list here. I'm going to go Mitchell and Michel.
I'm going to go Mitchell and Freeman.
Did not see that coming, Bob.
Yeah. Devonta Freeman's been solid.
You're on the clock. Kick a report.
Hey, Tim. This week it's a little chalky. Like I said earlier, Jake Elliott, if you're looking for streamer kickers, obviously, we're going to stick with the studs. So Tyler Bass, you're staying with him. Nick Folk, you're staying with him. Ryan Suckup, if he's available. Ryan Suckup's my number 1 kicker on the week. Go get him. But if you need some deeper names, Michael Badgley, the Indianapolis kicker, going against the Raiders today, I like a lot. Jake Elliott is the second guy of that bunch against the Washington football team I like. And Robbie Gould, which I'm a little concerned about because the Trey Lance factor is not factored into this analysis, so I'm not sure how well that's going to go. But at the same time, they're up there against Houston. Outside of that, it's the usual names. Tucker, the Kansas City kicker, Dallas, Greg Zuerlein. So If you don't have one of the studs, like
Harrison Butker is the guy's name. Put some respect on it.
What did I say? Butker?
The Kansas City kicker?
Yeah, Harrison Butker. There you go. Yeah, thank you, Buck. And so if you're streaming kickers, Michael Badgley, I like a lot. He's my go-to, and then Jake Elliott's number 2.
Fair enough. Pick 2, standard. Jalen Waddle, Christian Kirk, Cole Kmet, Jeff Wilson, Parker, and Ayuk. 1 flex and 1 wide receiver.
Wow. 1 flex, 1 wide receiver. Man, this is tough. Kirk and Waddle.
Kirk and Waddle for me as well. Good luck, Harris.
We got a super down here, Buck.
I got it. But we saw Superman. I did. Bob definitely didn't. It's football season. Bob's like a robot. No culture in this boy. Just a lot of gridiron glory.
First of all, I want to go on record here. I love Marvel movies. I haven't had a chance to get to see Spider-Man yet, so technically you're right. But I'm slightly fan. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man. I do want to go. I might go Monday. I'm off Monday. I'm gonna go Monday.
I'm off
I just decided
as well.
I'm gonna do
My
that.
company screwed up the whole holiday thing this year, so we get tomorrow off, which is nice. We got to welcome on Jordan De La Valle to the show.
What's
Jordan,
up, guys?
how's it going, my friend?
It's going well. How about you two?
Oh man, it's been a madhouse. Bob and I, they let us out of the house, without parental supervision for a little bit.
None.
So I don't know what the hell we've been talking about for the last hour. I kind of blacked out.
Yeah.
All right. I got a couple more in me, boys, and then I got to head to the bar. We're gonna get it done at the bar, and by bar I mean my bedroom. I feel like absolute shit. John Vickers, last one of the season, PPR, needs a running back and a flex. Najee Harris, Rashad Penny, Melvin Gordon, Rex Burkhead, and Devonta Smith. Jordan, welcome back.
Thank you. I'll start off with Penny at Detroit for me.
And a flex.
Yeah, gotta do both.
Missed that part. It's early in the morning. First cup of coffee. Flex, Najee. So Penny and Najee.
What you got, Bob?
Najee and me have a very, very twisted relationship because he made me look like so stupid early on in the season, and now he's come back to me. Now he's like the guy I thought he was going to be. And now I feel right about Najee, but I do not want to sit Najee at all. And I'm not going to sit Najee in PPR. So I'm going to go Najee Harris. But Penny and Devonta Smith, man.
Don't do it.
I want to do it. I want to do Devonta Smith.
You want to hit the button, huh?
I want to hit Devonta Smith so bad. I want to pet that dog. Man. I am going to...
Watching Bob break down is one of my favorite pastimes.
It's just the fact that Penny, the weather, we don't like the weather, but we think that might be better for football, running the football. So Penny's fine. Penny's been white hot, but I think Smith has a really good day. I am going to go Smith and Najee Harris.
See, I'm going to go Najee and Penny. I'm going to agree with Jordan on that. I'm going to stick with what I know. I don't know that Devonta Smith is all that good. He's a good player, but does the system really fit his skill set? That we'll see that in a couple of years. Grant Dukas, full PPR, Mooney, MVS, Gallup. Names we have not seen much of today. Bob.
Gallup.
Mooney for me. Yeah, Mooney for me.
You were just in deep thought.
I was.
You were in metastasis there for a minute. What are y'all's thoughts on the metaverse, by the way? I had a long conversation with somebody about it last night. I don't understand it. Quite frankly, it scares the shit out of me.
You're going to have to enlighten me, Buck. What have you learned?
No, it's like people virtual land, like you buy virtual land and you build a virtual house and you wear Oculus Rift mask and you just like talk to your neighbors, like water your plants and shit, and like take a dip in your virtual swimming pool. and like people buying different plots next to Snoop Dogg and stuff like that. None of it makes any sense to me. And then they farm virtual crops, which are really Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency. I do know about that, but you could basically buy like a farm plot and like just have little virtual farmers looking like Zelda and shit that are like scooping up all sorts of like turnips and like digital radishes and whatever. None of it makes any sense to me. It's quite terrifying.
I was watching this video of Antonio Brown running routes, and then I come back to Buck talking about buying virtual plots next to Snoop Dogg, and I'm like, And then so
this is, I mean, I wish it was fake. This is real. I mean, it is fake, but it is real. That's why it's so meta.
I don't even get. This is not even a show. This is not a fantasy football show anymore. I don't even know what that was going on. But yeah,
listen, man, the metaverse. Just do a little digging on it. It is insane.
I can imagine.
I got a few buddies that just have mega PC setups, cranking probably like $20 worth of energy a day. They trying to mine these turnips and shit. It's weird, dude. Like the turnip is like a 0.0001 of Ethereum or something. If you get one turnip,
I hope Grant didn't have to go anywhere anytime soon. In the middle of his question, we went on a complete tangent about the metaverse. But yeah,
I'm gonna go with Gallup here. I'm gonna agree with Bob.
All right,
metaverse, dude. Jerry, Happy New Year. Needs 2.5 point PPR. David Montgomery. I assume that's Ronald Jones.
Yeah.
Hope it's not Marvin. Swift or Mitchell. Jordan.
If Mitchell's active and playing, I'll go with Montgomery and Mitchell. If Mitchell is out, I would pivot to Jones.
Bob? I'm going Monty and Jones for what it's worth.
Oh, Jones does have New York.
I am doing the same. Monty and Jones.
All right, fellas. I'm going to run. You guys got this ship?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, let's do it. Before you go,
right.
Buck, do you want to do a DFS lineup or no?
Nah.
He's out.
No.
All right, man.
Terrible. See you, boys.
See you later.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Jordan, what's going on, man?
Not much. What's up, Bob?
Not Dutch, dude. We did a couple updates today with some weather updates. We basically Buck's weather analysis that the Seattle game and the Tennessee game are the ones you don't want to touch. The Tennessee game's the worst of the bunch. Could be really sloppy in the second half. So that's something that's a little bit of a downtick in the Seattle game as well. Not feeling that. The Buffalo game doesn't sound too bad. Might be okay. Because of some injuries, we're feeling a little bit of Gabriel Davis is a sleeper today with Emmanuel Sanders out. Fabian Morneau, the cornerback for the Atlanta Falcons, out. But anything that's caught your eye, I mean, since you're doing your research, talk to us a little bit. Buck did his analysis on his championship game. Give us a little tidbit about your thoughts today.
Yeah, well, I mean, most of mine, especially today, have started to selfishly look at my three teams that are still alive and kicking. A lot of the questions I have are like a Huntley now with Lamar out, so Huntley or Brady. I've got a lot of Cooper Kupp going around. I actually have Pittman on 2 of my championship rosters as well, and luckily, it looks like Wentz is playing today, so I don't have to. I feel a little bit better about playing Pittman than I would have with whoever it would have been, Sam Ellinger or Jacob Eason starting. So I know I'm excited. Hopefully, make all the right start sits, and we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, we were also talking about Antonio Brown's incentives today, all his reception incentives and all that stuff. So we've pretty much gone all in on Antonio Brown.
You know, Tom knows that too. Remember, was it last year or 2 years ago? He fed Antonio Brown like 3 screens. Yeah. It was like 3 screens in the last 3 minutes when they could have just ran the ball just to hit him that incentive. He's going to do it again. Yeah,
just to run it through for everybody too right now. So right now in the season, he has 39 receptions. Okay, on the season, he gets $333,000 if he hits 50 receptions.
Oh, he's hitting 50. He's
hitting that. Reception yards right now today's at 519. If he gets to 600, he gets 333,000. If he gets to 800, he gets another 333,000. So it could be 2 big weeks for Antonio Brown. Touchdowns 5 and 7, same incentives. Right now he's at 4. So I already trying to get my player prop in half touchdown for Antonio Brown, but I need to find a second prop. But yeah, I'm feeling that a lot today. So. But yeah, that's. I'm actually going to write an article next week on this stuff. I'm actually going through all the contracts to find like player incentives that are embedded, and then find like player props and DFS plays based on that for next week. So I've started the process. Antonio Brown's the big one, but there's a couple other ones too. Like Russell Wilson has escalators in his contract if he gets to like a certain amount of yards and stuff, whatever. But completion percentage is another one. So that'll be an interesting article. Hopefully I get enough that I can create the article itself. But last year, like you talked to, there was another one too. I think it was Mark Andrews. Like he comes in the fourth quarter, runs an out route. They throw it to him for 5 yards. He catches it and he's done for the game. Like it was super weird. And I was like, there's something going on. That's what started this whole thing. And then the AB thing is the big one where I think it's great. I mean, listen, if you live in New Jersey, if you live somewhere that has sports betting, bet an Antonio Brown touchdown today. Just do it. They're going to pepper him with ball. If he can get 5 today, and then they can give him 2 more the next day, and he gets another 300, Tom Brady's going to do it. He's going to do it. All right, let's see. We got some questions going in here. Let's see. I think we didn't do this one. I think we did. We did this one already, but I think you can answer this one if you want. Choose 2, Michael Carter, Scantling, Jarrett Patterson, Braxton Berrios. Yeah, we already answered this one, but give us your 2 cents on this.
Yeah, so Michael Carter's the easy one for me. I think he's just going to have a lot of opportunity. The Bucs have given up a lot of fantasy points to the running back through the air. So as long as Wilson can find that, Jamison Crowder was just ruled out today as well. The tough part is I don't really want to pair Michael Carter with Braxton Berrios. You're obviously limiting your upside there. Both Jets can't score on the same play, and also they're probably not going to put up a lot of points against the Bucs. So there's not a lot of opportunity if I start both Carter and Berrios. I mean, Patterson's going up against the tough Eagles run defense, so I'll probably go Carter and MVS.
Yeah, Buck went the 2 non-Jets, and I went to 2 Jets. I said if it's standard, I would go Patterson. If it's PP, I'm going Berrios, but I also did Michael Carter as well. Yeah. Here we go. Got another one here. So MGDs, Dare Omugawale, Rex Burkhead, or Jordan Howard full PPR. How do you feel about Jordan Howard today?
Yeah, so I actually woke up. It was the first news alert I saw on my phone. I don't know if it's because I'm an Eagles fan. ESPN knows to just put me in a bad mood right away or what. But Jordan Howard was the first notification on my phone at the top. Questionable with the stinger. Here's what I don't like about it from a fantasy perspective. I think the Eagles are going to play Jordan Howard as long as he's capable of playing. What I'm afraid of as a fantasy manager is either A, this game gets out of hand and it's not that close and Jordan Howard starts to cede touches to Gainwell and Scott, or just, re-aggravates the stinger. Like that's not, an injury that's hard to re-aggravate, right? So
yeah,
I'm kind of nervous about starting him in fantasy. I'm happy with where the Eagles are as a team for NFL. So in a full PPR, I'll probably go with Ogunbowale he's going to have the more guaranteed touches. I think he'll have more volume than Burkhead, but I like Burkhead's upside. So I'll go Burkhead.
I'm actually going to go Jordan Howard. I just believe in the Philadelphia run game more than I do. Houston was nice last week, but they're playing San Francisco. I don't think they're going to be able to run like they did last week. And then I just think that the Patriots are going to eat the Jaguars alive today. I think this is like the definition of like Bill Belichick, rookie quarterback, disaster. I think it's going to be Patriots D all day today, in my opinion. So I'm actually going to go there.
Did you see Bill's like talking up Trevor Lawrence earlier this week? Yeah, they'll kill him with kindness. Yeah, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be great. Just not against my defense.
The other thing, the Trevor Lawrence situation's tough because like he hasn't been good. I get that, but like I don't know. I just don't feel that Trevor Lawrence has been like we've seen terrible quarterback play. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence seems like, okay, I think there's going to be hope for Trevor Lawrence. I mean, it's too early to give up on him, of course. But, like, are they going to bring in a brand new offense next year? Most likely they will. Who is it going to be? I think that matters because they do have some talent. I mean, Chark, when he comes back, hopefully if he does come back, he's fine. Marvin Jones is a nice number 2. I don't even know what Laviska Shenault is anymore at this point. but it just seems like they have some talent. They just, I don't know. It's kind of a disaster this year, but I think I'm interested to see. I mean, Darryl Bevell, I don't think has a shot to be the head coach, but at the same time, I think there's something there. I think Trevor Lawrence has to make the job appealing, right? I mean, the Jags have to be an appealing destination. So, but yeah, I'm going all in on the Patriots. I'm trying to do as much Damien Harris, Patriots defense, DFS plays as I can today. That's what I want. Why would anyone own a Galladay jersey? Is he your cousin? Actually, Kenny Galladay and myself are very close. We're not cousins. We're related by the fact that I hate myself and I want to be a Giants fan. And Kenny Galladay, listen, for what it's worth, Kenny Galladay is not the problem. Kenny Galladay's a stud. It's the fact that Giants can never stay healthy. Daniel Jones, everybody else gets hurt, and he's the only healthy Giant today. So he's the only healthy Giants receiver we have. They're gonna run out 3 tight end sets and have Kenny Galladay out there because we have no wide receivers. But yeah, I know it's not a great look this year. But Jason Garrett does that to you. You have a Jason Garrett, Daniel Jones, mix that in together with a bad offensive line, and you get a really shitty Kenny Galladay jersey behind you. So I have faith, though, Kenny G's going to be good for the Giants at some point. But, yeah, you're right. It's not a great look this year. But, hey, at least I don't hide my flaws. They're out there on my sleeve for my people to see. You already know it. All right, but we're going to actually do this real quick. We're going to share our screen, and I'm going to force Jordan to pick a DFS lineup today. We're going to do some DFS. We're doing DK. We're getting it up there, folks. So let's get after it. Let's see what we got here. Is that good? Can you see it nice and big there?
Yep.
All right. So I started this already, so I'm going to delete these guys. So what we're doing here is this is a DFS, doing DK, full PPR as a reminder. So let's do this. Let's talk through it. So is there any must-start players in your mind today, Jordan, that you want in your DFS lineups?
No, but typically when I build my DFS lineups, the first thing that I look for, I'm a huge proponent of stacking a quarterback wide receiver. So that's typically where I start. I'm going to look for a matchup where I'm confident in a stack that has high upside, probably lower earn percentage. Like I don't want to go with like a Stafford Cup, right? Because if I'm trying to place high in these daily tournaments, it's probably gonna be a lot of Cup Stafford ownership. So you're actually hovering over the one that I like the most today. You were Jalen Hurts. It is not just an Eagles take. I mean, look at what the Cowboys did last week to the Washington defense. The upside for Hurts, A, as a rushing quarterback, B, with the tough Washington defense, and then there's the stack that I'd start my lineups with today.
Love Devonta Smith today. I'm in on it. I can't wait to watch Jalen Hurts go bananas today. While I have been eliminated from the playoffs, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm pretty excited about all that. All right. So where do you want to go next? Do you like to branch to the running backs? Do you want to save those for last? You want to take a look at defenses? Tell us. This is your show right now. Give us the next steps.
Yeah, let's just go right down the chart here on the positional. So we'll go with running backs next. The one that I like is actually one that early in our start sits, I completely forgot the matchup, but Ronald Jones against the New York Jets. I think this one is one where the only hesitation I have with playing Tom Brady in some of my championship teams is like an early pick 6 and a rushing touchdown by Ronald Jones, and Brady might be dumping off the AB for his incentives, but for the most part, there's not going to be that they don't need that high-powered Bruce Arians pass attack. So I think Ronald Jones is almost game script like proof against the Jets, and plenty of opportunity with him and Keyshawn Vaughn. The Jets give up a ton of points to the running back, so not too worried there.
Yep.
Let's see, who else do I want to throw in here? Typically, I like going for a little bit of a cheaper but still high upside running back. Scroll up a little bit for me, Bob. How much is there a price difference there between Sony and Daryl?
Who are you looking for?
Daryl Williams.
Oh, Daryl. Yeah, you're right here.
There we go. Yeah, so I mean, Daryl Williams, we've seen him have a little bit of value even with CEH still in the lineup. Ever since CEH went down, Daryl had the good stretch of weeks, and then obviously CEH out this week. But while he was still playing, Daryl Williams still had some valuable weeks. So for only $5,800, right? I'm getting a $500 discount compared to what Jones is, and compared to all the running back like studs. Darrell Williams has the ability to have a 2-touchdown game, right, or a lot of yards against Cincinnati. So I'll happily plug him in there for that high upside.
Full PPR, I like him a lot. I like it. Yeah, because the Cincinnati Bengals are surprisingly very bad against pass catching running backs, but they're decent to get on the ground against the run. But they do allow some pass gaming work, and that's what Darrell Williams will get his chops. So I like that. All right, so now we're on the wide receivers. Talk to me. What we got?
Yeah, so one of the ones I like this week a lot is one of the secondary options of the Rams receivers. Obviously, I mean, I love Kupp. I think he's going to have a great game. I just don't want to pay up the $10,000 or whatever he is when I can get the same kind of upside from Odell or Van Jefferson. I just realized they're both juniors in my lineup. So looks like OBJ is a little bit more expensive. So let's just throw OBJ in there for now.
Okay.
If I need the savings, I'm happy to swap out Van Jefferson there.
Okay.
I do think Odell likely has a better game. I mean, obviously the price reflects that. But I think it's a little bit splitting hairs if you're talking about, because when I'm creating this lineup, I'm on my wide receiver 2 at this point. Like, I'm looking for upside of someone who's going to find the end zone. So I think both OBJ and Van Jefferson have that opportunity.
Yeah. Odell has 4 touchdowns in the last 5 weeks. So it's definitely an option there.
Yeah. What I got? I got one more wide receiver.
So remember, you have $4,800 per. Now, this is just my personal thing that I do. I like to throw in my defense pretty early because I can then see how much I can spend on position players, like average. And then I kind of take my guidance from there because now you have to get some deeper names. So like at 4,800 for wide receivers, you start to get down there a little bit. You're looking at, it's not great because you have so many guys out here. Like, well, Ridley is obviously not a thing, but yeah, Ridley. So I got an extra pick in one of my leagues, a 3rd round pick, and I spent it on Calvin Ridley, which is just super fun. I love it.
I drafted him in. Well, I mean, at the time, it felt like a great pick. I had one team. Actually, I had a couple teams, but this one was my first pick was Kelsey, who was out last week. Then I had Ridley in the second. I had who else did I had? Like it was like the most injured team. My semifinal matchup, I had literally just my 4th round pick was like the only pick out of my top, like 6-7 rounds. It was brutal.
I had a 1-13 team for the first time ever. I had like a 1-13 team this year. It was so bad, and I lost my 2nd round pick, my 4th round pick, my 5th round pick, my 6th round pick, and my 1st round pick for at least 3 to 4 games so it just was a disaster from the start. Yeah. I lost 3 of them for like majority of the year. It was like CEH, Jerry Jeudy, those kind of guys. And when Jeudy came back, he just wasn't the same. And it was just a disaster. So it was, I had a team that I was scounging the waiver wire, trying to put things together. But when you're in a competitive league, that's like impossible. So I felt the pain this year in that one.
Yeah.
All right. So we need a 3rd receiver. So so go ahead.
Yeah, so mine's actually going to be Gabe Davis, right where your mouse was. Obviously, coming back off of COVID, a great matchup against Atlanta. High upside in Buffalo's offense, going to be, in the red zone potentially a lot against Atlanta. And you brought up the average player. The cost that I had left was about $4,800. Gabe Davis is only $58, so I'm going a little bit above that. But I'm okay with that because I tend to go a little bit cheaper on my tight ends and defenses.
All right, before we move on any further, we got a question here from John. Marquise Brown, Terry McLaurin, or Amari Cooper? Which one you got?
I'll go Cooper.
Cooper. I love it. All day, baby. I've loved Cooper this week. All right. What do you got now? Tight end position.
Yeah, so tight end, I'm going to go obviously pretty deep here. And I don't have a lot of cash left for my salary. But B, I also want to, again, I'm looking for the high upside. I know that Knox and Kelsey are likely to have the most days, but I want a lot of value at the tight end where I can not pay a lot, but have the high upside. So Cole Kmet for $3,400, I'm well below my average remaining salary.
Yeah, the Giants are always a good one to attack.
And I get to go up against the Giants defense, and he's just been, especially the last couple weeks, a pretty high target share there in the Chicago pass offense.
So what's your defensive choice today?
Yeah, so typically I'm looking, I got almost 11,000 left. I mean, obviously I think the Bucs defense, Patriots defense, like those are going to be Eagles defense. All these top options are priced appropriately because they are. Going to have a good day, but I just don't have the salary that I want to spend on it. So I'm going to go all the way down. I mean, to the Chicago Bears. I'm picking on your Giants again, Bob.
Makes
but
sense.
I'll go with the Bears going up against either Glennon or Fromm again. I think Fromm's getting the start again, isn't he?
No, it's going to be
not.
Glennon.
It's Glennon.
I actually think that's better for fantasy because last week, you got to understand something. When they were using Fromm, they were so conservative. Yeah, he threw the pick, but who threw the pick 6? Mike Glennon. Like, Glennon's going to be chucking it, and Glennon's a disaster. And I think, for me, defensively, the reason why I faded the Eagles last week was because I thought Fromm, they were going to be way too conservative, and I ended up playing the Chiefs over them, which was whatever. Chiefs were good, but it wasn't the Eagles. But as soon as Mike Glennon comes in, he throws the pick 6. I was like, fuck you, man. I knew that was going to be a thing. He's terrible. So I do like the Bears a lot this week.
Yeah. So
all right, you got the flex. You got some money.
Yeah.
You saved some money, man. You got 7,700.
The tight end and the defense is where you can save up on it. And so this is half PPR, right?
No, it's full.
It's full?
Yeah.
Okay. If it was half, I'd really lean towards Joe Mixon. I think he's going to get a lot of work today. I just think Cincinnati, the way that you beat Kansas City is you just don't give them the ball. And the way you don't give them the ball is you run more than you typically do. The tough part is obviously that last week that was not the game script for Cincinnati. So it's going to be a complete 180. I like the names of Andrews and Kelsey, but I think that's just because I don't want to go with the double tight end. I don't like A.J. Brown in Miami. I actually might go with Joe Mixon anyway, even though it's a full PPR instead of half.
Not bad. So you have 200 remaining, but this is a solid lineup. Am I entering this lineup for you?
Yeah, you can enter it for me.
Let's do it. Let's get weird. I want to do something. Let's do something a little different. I want to actually see a lineup. Okay, thank you. This compass is full. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's do afternoon only. Why are these onlys? What the hell is that about? I don't like any of that. Let's see, what's this one? Okay. Let's see, draft team. Let's see if we import this lineup. Usually let you do it after the fact. Where's yours? Jalen Hurts. There you go. Import. I got you in there. Wait, no, that's not yours. Oh, wow. Well, that didn't work out. Yeah, so I think I could build the lineup pretty quick, actually. So you had Jalen Hurts.
Hurts and Smith.
I could do this real quick for you.
Darryl and Ronald. We're going first name basis over here.
Smith. No Cup. Mixon. All right. Ronald Jones. Then you went Cole Kmet. Bears defense. Then the other running backs. You went Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Darrell Williams.
Yep, Williams and Jones. Yeah, you got Jones already.
Darrell Williams, and then your receivers were
Smith, Gabe Davis. Wow, I'm blanking on the other one. Who's the?
It's 5,700. So, Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
There we go. There we go. We got you in. What I want to do here, though, is let's get a little bold here. Let's do this thing. I want to do a Jonathan Taylor Cooper Kupp lineup and see how it works out here. See if we can actually put it together. So Cooper Kupp, JT. This is like heavy hitter, like all upside. So now we have to. I personally think that at this point, right, we're already down to 4,500 per, right? So I think Braxton Berrios, 3,700 is one of my favorite plays. It's dirt cheap. This is full PPR. Tampa Bay is going to be up. And then defensively, if we can get like the lowest of the low defenses, like Colts are cheap against the Raiders. The Giants against the Bears might not be too bad. I mean, that's a little bold there, but Dolphins against Tennessee, maybe. What do you think?
I mean, out of those, I'd probably go Colts.
Yeah, me too. All right. So now we're back up to 5K per. Tight end wise, we probably get cheap, but I'm going to go banana. I personally would like to go Foster Morneau. But what's your thought? You want to go Cole Kmet, right? That's your guy?
Yeah, I mean, I went Cole Kmet because of the salary options that I had in my other lineup.
Full PPR. So at this point, we're up to 5,300. Quarterback wise, I think this lineup you're going to have to go Trey Lance. Think about it. I mean, Trey Lance is dirt cheap, $4,800, and he's quarterback. But what's your thoughts there?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the upside of Trey Lance. I was saying earlier that some of my options are like, do I start Tom Brady, who has a potentially poor game script coming for him this week, versus someone like a Tyler Huntley or Trey Lance, where I have a better great game script for it to be a competitive game, need to pass and need to be competitive. Plus, you have the rushing upside from Huntley and Lance that you obviously don't get with Brady.
Yeah. So at 5,500 now, I think we might need to go your guy Gabe Davis. 5,000, cheap. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's him. The other option obviously is Beasley. Same reasoning, just less touchdown upside, more reception upside. But Gabe Davis has been hot last couple of weeks. Obviously missed last week because of COVID, but prior to that, I think he had like three touchdowns in the last 2 weeks or 2 games before that.
Yeah. Michael Gallup's another interesting one too. 4,800 against that Arizona game could be a fun one. I like too. So that gives us, now we're up to 5,800. Did some bargain bin hunting a little bit. Gave us some options, but now we're at 5,800. We can go, Elijah Mitchell's at 6,000. That's pretty close. We can also do DeAndre Swift against Seattle, and Darrell Williams in Kansas City against Cincinnati. So any thoughts on those guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think Swift is obviously the most talented out of this group. The reason why he's priced so low is like you just have no idea what his usage is going to be coming back off the injury. It's like I don't even know why Detroit's playing him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But another good one down here is Jeff Wilson. I mean, he's obviously not yet. I think Elijah's still questionable.
Yeah, but I think he's going to play.
Is he?
Yeah.
Then I'm off Jeff Wilson, but
maybe we just do Darrell Williams. I mean, we don't need to overthink it.
Yeah.
PPR. And then our flex spot. We still have 5,900. Some interesting people here. Odell Beckham we can do. At 5,900, this is like the weird spot because we just missed out on some guys. Yeah, Pollard, not sure. I think Odell makes the most sense here.
Already have Cup.
Yeah,
does that impact your decision at all?
Not really, because they're playing the Ravens, which we just saw Higgins and Boyd and all those guys go off.
Yep.
I think you got to catch lightning in a bottle. Like sometimes you need to almost be riding that hot game in DFS. You need to have that one game that you have, players on both sides, and you can just kind of run with it, and you get a bunch of points from that one game. So I wouldn't even mind it too much because we only have Cooper Kupp. It's not like we have Stafford, Kupp, right. Sony Michel. So I do see that. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But the thing is, I guess we'd have to keep going. Like Devin Singletary is interesting against Atlanta.
Yep.
Howard maybe, but it's a PPR, so I'm not really that high on him. But
yeah, I don't even think he's had much passing work at all.
Yeah,
like in the games that he's played this year.
I guess is there somebody in this range like Elijah Mitchell, Rashad Penny?
Oh, I like Penny.
Yeah, we could do
more than Mitchell for sure.
And then we can just get a little weird on defense. How weird? That's the question.
Yeah.
Just get real weird. Let's do Detroit. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I feel comfortable with any of these other defenses at that point. So it's got to be Tight end. Yeah, I think the lowest one you can go is Komet. Maybe just do like a sweet Chris Manhurts. Let's do it. He's the only tight end left. I would wish Jack Doyle was out.
Brevin Jordan too.
Brevin Jordan in San Francisco. Yeah, there really isn't one that stands out. I think we've scooped up. We've gotten as deep as we can with Cole Kmet, I think, in this format. Yeah. So I don't know if we can do that. We can look at – actually, know what we can do? We go Gallup instead of Gabe Davis. Now we have Gallup here.
There you go.
That gets us – there you go. Let's do it. Let's win some big money today. $1, we're going to win $3. I can't wait. It's going to be huge. All right, there we go. All right, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. That was a pretty interesting little share. All right, I think we got it. I think we did it. We have a couple questions here, and we'll get out of here, folks. We're going to get out of here. Let's see. First one, is Myles Gaskin a good for this week? I'm going to say no. I would not play Myles Gaskin because he's not even the starter anymore on that team. So I'm out on Myles Gaskin. Your thoughts, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, I'm out as well. Obviously, this is like, who else do you have? But, I'd prefer both Eagles running backs over Myles Gaskin, whether it's Boston Scott or Jordan Howard. I'd even prefer Swift, even though I don't know. He could have 5 touches, 10 touches. I'd still prefer those 5 to 10 to Gaskins. Like you mentioned, he's ceded the role to Duke these last couple of weeks. So I'm off with Gaskin.
Yeah, I think at this point you're better off with Philip Lindsay than you are Myles Gaskin after last week. I would tell you that much. Dummy Lettuce. Oof, 3-1-1. McLaurin or Lazard, Jordan?
Lazard.
Really? That's
weird. I mean, I think there's more upside with Lazard. Even though MVS is back this week, it's just like without Gibson, I think obviously Washington's offense as a whole takes a hit. I don't see a big game coming from McLaurin.
I'm still going Terry. I don't know if I can trust Lazard. In 8-degree weather against a Minnesota team without their quarterback, I don't know. I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it, but yeah, I get it. Terry McLaurin's not been good this year. Over especially the last 5 weeks, has not been great. Here's a tough one. Diego is Beast 22. I'm from San Diego, so I feel like me and Diego, we get it. 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, or Damien Harris. Talk to me, Jordan.
So my wide receiver is going to be Lamb. I'll go Lamb over Cooper.
Yeah.
And then I think the flex is going to be Damien Harris. I mean, he has a great matchup against Jacksonville, coming off of I think he was the RB1 last week, at least in half PPR. Now against Jacksonville, and I just think it opens your upside more with a Lamb Harris than, obviously Cooper and Lamb can't, again, score on the same play. So I'll go with Lamb and Harris.
I'm going to go Lamb and Harris as well, even though I love Amari Cooper and he's in all my DFS lineups today. So, Ethan McSkittle, sorry for asking about a full lineup, but I'm in a full PPR, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, and a flex. Eckler, Harris, Rashad Penny, Cordell Patterson, Tyreek Hill, Debo, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Brandon Cooks, St. Brown. Talk to me, Jordan. A lot going on here. Let's do it. Give us your 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex.
So 2 running backs. I'm also going to assume here that Patterson has that dual eligibility, running back, wide receiver. So, although I don't know if that's going to matter once I actually say who I'm going to start. So my 2 running backs are going to be in a full PPR, Eckler and it's going to be Eckler and Harris. Penny's probably going to find his way into my flex because my 2 wide receivers. No, Harris or Penny might not be my flex. I'll go Debo and Tyreek, and I'll flex. I'm not going to flex the running back in a full PPR. I'll flex either Antonio Brown or Mike Evans. Take your pick. I think it's a coin flip at this point, to be honest with you.
Eckler, Harris, Tyreek, Debo, AB. That's how I feel about it. Cooks is close. Penny's close, but Detroit's run defense isn't great. The Debo thing scares me a little bit because with Trey Lance in there, he's going to have to be like a glorified running back. I don't think he's going to get enough volume in the pass game this week to be an asset. So it is risky. I think my only must starts are Eckler, Harris, Tyreek, and AB. And then after that, I would be okay with Debo, Rashad Penny, or Cooks in my flex. But I would lean Debo because I just feel like they get to the red zone and they're like, here, Debo, go run it or do something with it. And he finds the end zone all the time.
Yeah.
And then the rain factor and all that stuff going on in Seattle could be a thing. But Penny's looked good, man. He has. I got to give him credit. 130 yards in 2 of the last 3 games. But at the same time, I think I'm going to go Debo. I think in the championship week, they're playing Houston. It's not like they're playing some really tough team. So I'm going to stay with Debo in that scenario. All right. John, bunch of numbers for my flex. Ronald Jones, Saquon, Terry, Sony Michel, or Marquise Brown. Jordan.
Oof. Do we have a format on this?
No.
But I think regardless, I'm actually going to go with Ronald Jones. Regardless
Ronald
of
Jones
format,
for me too.
I'll go Ronald Jones. Yeah.
Rojo for me. I mean, the Jets defense against running backs, forget about it. Don't think twice about it. Darrell Williams, who is his backup? It's Gore. Gore's the backup there, not Jerick McKinnon that we would prefer. Brad Shuby, Evans, Russell Gage, or Hollywood Brown, half-point PPR. Jordan.
I'm going to go Evans.
I'm actually going to go Hollywood Brown. I don't trust Evans hammy just yet. Diego Beast 22. Last one. Cowboys defense or Buffalo's defense? Thanks for your help. Jordan, tell us.
I'm going to go with Buffalo's defense against Atlanta. I mean, I think not many fantasy options on Atlanta's side you want to play. And so if you don't want to play the offense, you probably want to play the defense. And especially with Cowboys going up against, they got Arizona this week, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, so I'd much rather take my defense against a worse offense. Even though that if you think the Cowboys defense is a better defense than Buffalo, I think they just have a harder matchup this week.
Yeah, Buffalo. I'm okay with that. Cowboys defense, it does seem like Kyler's going to turn the ball over a couple times. Cowboys are very opportunistic. They are going to be down DJ Humphries, their left tackle. They're, of course, already down DeAndre Hopkins. Connor's banged up. So maybe Dallas, if I'm an underdog and I need a bit, it sounds stupid, but I think if I'm an underdog, I'm going to take the upside of Dallas and see what goes. But if I feel confident and I'm the favorite, I'm going to stick with Buffalo and stay conservative. Kicker question, Sarah. Prater, Boswell, Bullock, or McPherson? Well, I can tell you this in my list, none of those guys are on the top. My sleeper kickers are Jake Elliott, Washington. My number one sleeper kicker this week is the Colts kicker, Chase McLaughlin. I'm sorry, Michael Badgley. My apologies. Michael Badgley this week against the Las Vegas Raiders. But of this group, I'm actually going to go Randy Bullock, Tennessee. He's got Miami in the wind and all the rain and stuff, so I'm not touching that. I'd probably go Prater if I had to pick amongst these four. But if Michael Badger's available, if you can go get your hands on him, or if you get your hands on Jake Elliott, I would like him as well. Any thoughts, Jordan, or should we move on?
Nope. Good to move on.
All right. Meth Hendrickson, DJ Moore, OBJ, full PPR, Jordan?
I'm going to go OBJ.
Same. OBJ for me. I have Aaron Jones, Taron Reyes. I'm terrible at names. Have Aaron Jones need a flex in my standard A.J. Dillon or Jarrett Patterson? I'm going to go A.J. Dillon.
I am as well.
Yeah, I don't care. I want all that smoke today. Jules Zamora. Sup, guys? I feel like ever since I took over, I get all the complicated names. Where's the John Smiths of the world so I can just get through? I mean, geez. I appreciate you guys following. Shout out to all the crazy names out there. I love it. Sup, guys? For the flex, should I start Ronald Jones, DK, or Mike Williams? I'm going to go Ronald Jones.
I am as well.
All right, so we have a Gore or a Dare Omugawale question. Harris from YouTube really wants to get deep. I am going to go Dare in that scenario.
I am as well.
Ethan McSkittles coming back around again. We just did this one. Ethan, if you missed it, I did Eckler, Damien Harris, Debo, Tyreek, and Antonio Brown. Jordan, do you remember your combination?
Eckler, Harris, Tyreek, Debo, and then I had a flip between AB or Mike Evans. So I'll go Mike Evans just to be different.
Wow, I love it. Leading the way. Trey S. Let's get the ship today, boys. Let's do it. Full PPR flex 1. Michael Pittman, Chase Edmonds, or Elijah Mitchell. I'm going Elijah Mitchell. Your thoughts, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because it sounds like Mitchell's going to play. The question is it going to be like a three-way split in that backfield where it's Mitchell? Obviously, you have Lance now taking some rushing upside away from, what Garoppolo didn't. If James Conner's out, I'm okay going with Chase Edmonds over Elijah Mitchell.
You made a statement there. Let's see what the impact was the first time. They played Arizona in their first game.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah Mitchell had 9 carries for 43 yards in that game. But that was when Arizona was like a white-hot defense. They only scored 10 points in that game. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Only 9 carries for 43 yards, 2 receptions for 19 yards. So I guess from a PPR, it's just like, 8 points.
Yeah, I mean, from an efficiency standpoint, he was still efficient, right? You read off 9 carries, 4 yards. I mean, 5 yards a carry about, or 4.5 maybe at worst. But it's just the opportunity, and even though yes, the Cardinals game obviously was a harder matchup than Houston's going to be. There's going to be more touchdown upside. I just think Lance has been waiting, with the exception of that 1 week, and he actually had a good week that week too. Well, from a fantasy from a fantasy perspective. So I think Lance wants to show what he can do, right? I mean, they drafted him 3rd overall, and so this is a little bit of a see what they have in Lance. But yeah, so if Connor's out, I'll go Edmonds.
Okay, I don't know if we can wait for that though. Can we?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about the timing of the games.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if we.
I was thinking perfect world. This is what we're doing.
No, I think you're right though. Yeah, you're okay. They're both the 4 o'clock games, so you're okay. Harris, shout out, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you answering fantasy questions this season. Thanks for storing all my answers, answering all my questions. Sorry, when I needed it. Harris, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for showing some love, dude. We do appreciate you guys donating to the show. It helps us a lot. We do love to show the love. Remember, 10% of all your donations go to good sports. We're excited to give our last donation of the year, so thank you again for doing all that for us, guys. Let's see. Ethan Carpenter, full PPR, 2 running backs. Okay, is this the same question again? Jesus, Ethan. Is Ethan? Ethan must be Ethan McSkittles and Ethan Carpenter. Now we know, Ethan. We got you, baby. We talked about this a bunch of times. We had you, man. We had you, and he knows. He saw it. There you go. We answered Ethan McSkittles. We will now answer Ethan McCarter. We won't do it. All right, Carpenter. All right, so last one here. Looks like we have Dallas Goedert or Hunter Henry. You going with your boy Dallas?
Yeah, I think I have to. I mean, I think this is a question of like where you are in your matchup. If you are the underdog, Hunter Henry is the higher upside. I mean, not always, but I think Hunter Henry has a better chance of scoring 2 touchdowns than Dallas Goedert does. That said, if you're the favorite, I think Goddard is going to be the more consistent floor than Hunter Henry. He's probably not going to give you the 2 for 24 that Hunter Henry could. So I'll go Goddard if I'm
going Goddard as well,
good.
Sir. Love my Eagles, so I'm going for it, man. Honestly, I'm the only one loyal around here. Let's see. Jose Vega, Cole Beasley, Russell Gage, or Zach Ertz in my flex half PPR. What's your thoughts?
I'll go Beasley.
I'm going to go Beasley as well in that one. Nick. Wow, one name. I can't go by just Bob. I feel like I should just have a handle that says just Bob, and that'd be good. But it actually says JUST in the front. But anyway, full PPR pick 2, Russell Gage, Devontae Parker, Devonta Smith.
For me, it's going to be Smith and Gage.
Correct. I agree. Jordan, we got you in. I feel like lately I waited for you. Just remember this moment, okay? When Sky's asking you, you're like, oh, man, so who's your favorite guy to work with? And you're thinking, well, Sky, he was the first. Buck's really fun. Ryan, he controls all the cash flow. Remember who stays around for you, okay? I stayed with you. I wanted to get you in. It's the last one of the year, potentially. So this was fun. Anything you want to say to the people, anything you're hoping, give us your ideal fantasy? Who's the guy you want to go off today, and who's the guy you want to completely fall apart today?
Yeah, so I actually haven't even looked at who I'm facing yet this week. I'm going to pull it up right now. The one that I do need to have a great day is on a ton of my rosters that are in the finals is Cooper Kupp. Right after him is Michael Pittman. So if those two, I have that stack in both a league that is in the finals as well as a semifinal matchup, trying to get that third place prize money. So if those two could have a nice little tandem today, that'd be fantastic for me.
I like it.
It looks like I'm going up against a couple bucks, Mike Evans and Rob Gronkowski. So if we can get all that volume to AB, let him hit his contract incentive. No need to feed Mike Evans and Goddard there. Goddard, looking at a different league. Gronkowski.
Okay.
So be good to not have that. What else do we have here? Going up against a couple Devontae Adams as well, so that doesn't feel great.
Devontae Adams, man. I mean, that's he feels inevitable. I mean, I just feel like the only thing you could bank on is that there's no Kirk Cousins. It's gonna be cold as shit. Maybe they just kind of dominate on the ground, and he gets like 6 for 60 and touchdown, and then that's it, and he's done. So that's probably a nice little outcome for you.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, this was a fun show. Really appreciate you, man. We had a couple more pop up here. Let's see. Obama's boomstick. I like it. Can't decide between Boston Scott, Pittman, or Ayuk at flex. I think I'm going Pittman here.
I think I'm going. It's either Pittman or Scott for me.
With Jordan Howard playing.
With Jordan Howard playing, yeah. I just think Boston Scott, if this is a PPR at all, or even half point, I mean, Boston Scott's going to get a lot of the receiving work. I don't think Gainwell's going to be a factor, really. And Howard's never been highly utilized in the past game. With Pittman, I mean, he's obviously had his 8 for 80 games, but he's also had his 1 for 9.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I am going to go Pittman in that one for myself. We have another one here. Goddard, Schultz, or Knox. Full PPR.
I'll go Knox against Atlanta.
Going to go Knox as well. Rojo or Sony Michel from Joshy.
Ronald
Jones for me too. Rodgers or Brady.
Rodgers. I think Rodgers is still like he wants to win the MVP. Like he's just so big you like this year. I think he wants to win MVP, leave Green Bay on his terms. And obviously he's in the running for it. And I think he presses that against Minnesota.
Yeah. I know. It seems so stupid to fade him at all. I agree. I do agree with that. And the thing with them too is like they might just score. They don't care. Sometimes it just seems like their games. Rodgers will get to the goal line and he'll throw a quick real out route to Adams and then do it again 2 more times. It's just like, all right, it doesn't even matter. But Brady, I'm gonna go Tom. My personal preference here. I think Tom Brady's the same thing too. I think he wants to run it up. I think he's gonna AB some looks today. I'm gonna go Tom Brady. All right, man. We're out of here. That's it, man, folks. It's 9:55. Kickoff for week 17. Good luck, Jordan, in your championships, man. Good luck to everybody. Appreciate you jumping on today. We're out of here, folks. That's it. I'm Bobby. That's Jordan. We're out of here, guys. Good luck in week 17. Go win some championships. We're out. Oh. Thanks, Casey. Appreciate it. That's very nice. Jordan, thanks for giving us something to look at all season. Wow, Jordan. Woo! I like it. Oh, Elijah Mitchell or Foreman?
Bobby, you wanna take this one? I actually know Casey pretty well, so.
No, I mean, I think that's great. You're worth every penny. It's Elijah Mitchell, in my opinion.
It is for me as well.
That's all right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, folks, that's it. We're out of here. That's a way to end the year, baby. I like it. A little $5 tip for Jordan being sexy. I love it. I agree. I would have given him $10 for looking so good. We're out of here, guys. Take it easy.